What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Friday stream. I'm running on over to a new world quest area that I've got over here because I'm still gearing up for these heroics, man. It's taking a while. All this personal loot only. It's taken a very long time for me to get gear. I am currently item level 290 and regular dungeons drop 310 item level, so I'm not too far behind. Maybe with this new piece of gear that I'm about to get, I'll be in a much better situation over here. Trinkets are really far behind. But how is everybody today? How's your Friday? We got raid testing in a little bit as well. Raid testing in about an hour and 20 minutes. Let me hit up Crom real quick. But how are you guys doing today? How is your Friday? Oh, there's a... Whoa, I didn't know there was a fourth area for world questing. Zundalari Band. Okay, I can't equip that one. Cool. Let's keep it going. What's up, Demon Hunter? Jason Rios, how you doing, man? Haven't had time to stop in for a while. I know, man. A lot of raid testing these days. Yes, I wasn't able to do yesterday's raid testing, but we had Wednesday, Thursday, and today, Friday, for raid testing. So they're raid testing every single boss except for the last boss in the raid. They want to keep that one a secret. So yeah, we have two different bosses for raid testing. So the last 2 hours of stream are gonna be raid testing. I changed up my spec a little bit. I'm getting destroyed out there, guys. Like when I go out and I'm tanking these dungeons, I'm getting destroyed. All right, so I gotta do this world quest. It'll make me jump up like 40 item levels on one of my trinkets. So hopefully that'll make me feel a lot better. When I jump into these dungeons right now, I still feel super squishy. As soon as I hit max level and the whole world scaled to my max level, I started getting destroyed. So just a matter of being undergeared. I don't know if I can go this way. I'm trying to get to this world quest. All right, let's just climb the side of this mountain. This isn't. In case you guys were looking on how to get to this world quest, this is not the right path. Oh, jeez. Alright, let's hope Heroic Leap works. Come on, Heroic Leap. Hey, it worked. Salute was triggered because they wiped at 2%? Wow. Wow, okay. I haven't seen any footage on yesterday's stuff either, so I need to catch up. Take a look. Where's this world quest I'm going to? I gotta go all the way around. Okay, let me wait for Heroic Leap again. Alright, let's do this. But 2% on a heroic mode testing boss, that's probably gonna get bumped up a little bit. But that's actually pretty cool. Were the boss fights interesting, at least, Demon Hunter? Like, I know the ones that we did, like Matron I thought was really interesting. Having to go through like the defense grids, people make the ads spawn. You slowly have to get to this phase where you're like burning her, and you get kind of like almost like a built-in lust. I do have a ring that makes me swim faster too. And someone got a 385 drop without stats. Aw, that sucks. Yeah, right now we're looking at 310 for normals. And then I want to start doing heroics very soon, which is 325. And then mythics. I've only seen like one mythic group so far. They were actually looking for a tank, and I was like, I don't think I have the gear for it. I think I'm just gonna walk in and get destroyed. Not sure if that was intended. I don't think they expect anyone to actually kill a boss right now. I truly don't think they expect anyone to actually kill any of the bosses right now. So when you unlock world questing, by the way, guys, you get all the world quests out here in Zandalar. So I have all of these world quests out here in Zandalar. But I also get the world quests out in Kultiras, which I actually didn't even think about till right now. Before I started the stream, it said that I had the Horde war effort as my emissary for today. And I was like, what? How do I even do that? It says to complete them on Kultiras. So I didn't know you actually get world quests in Kultiras too. So once you guys are done with getting the world quest, which is just, as of right now, it's get friendly with Zandalari. Once you get that friendly with Zandalari, you just walk on over to either side and you start getting that gear. Also, something that I think is really cool is something that's been missing for a while now. For all of Legion, we were giving a weapon, right? And you just had to use that weapon. It was like, cool, all protection warriors are going to use a one-handed sword, maybe a one-handed axe depending on appearance, but this is what you use. And actually right now, from a world quest the other day, I got a fist weapon that is actually pretty damn cool. So I'm tanking with a fist weapon again. It's something that I haven't seen in a while, ever since probably, you know, like, well, before Legion, right? Even then, before Legion, fist weapons were not optimized for warrior tanks. They had a lot of agility and stuff, but this fist weapon has strength, stamina. Like, they're bringing back all of the weapon types for all different types of classes. So I can not only equip fist weapons, I can transmog them and do all sorts of great things. I know these shoulders look really weird and really they look very out of place with the rest of the gear. I'm not fully transmogged right now, so I still need to change all that. Also, since right now you can't character copy, you don't get any of your old transmog. So I have no transmog. The only transmog I have is from leveling up in the beta. So we have that going. But yeah, a lot of the gear, I've been getting some gear, like these shoulders are dungeon gear. Back is dungeon gear, I believe. What is it? Belt, pants. So I've been slowly upgrading, but it's a bit of a process right now. This shield needs to go. This shield is about 60 item levels too low. So this shield really needs to go, but I haven't been able to replace it yet. There's a few dungeons that drop shields. So when we look at the dungeons, I know Tal Dazar has a shield. I don't believe... Oh, Freehold does have a shield too. It's the one that looks like a giant door. Oh no, it doesn't actually. Might have changed the loot tables. Sure looks like it. Also, yesterday I was trying out Arms as well. Arms is a lot of deeps right now. If you guys are playing Arms in live and you guys are wondering about Arms in the beta, it's doing really good. Temple of Sethralis. Oh, it's the Motherlode that has this one. And we barely have like all of the dungeons and stuff, guys, and I already hate the Motherlode. I truly do. That dungeon is the worst. Just trying to get here, guys. I don't have like a lot of these flight points because most of them are Alliance at the moment. Or actually, I haven't picked them up. They do say Horde now that I hit 120. But I haven't picked them up because I hadn't been over here to Kultiras. Today, oh, let's see. Let me check what bosses we are raid testing today. Raid bosses, Old Deer. We're gonna be testing Zul and Talaq. So we're going to be testing Talaq, which is the first boss. Aim the cudgel to clear away bloodstorms. Okay. And taunt the bloods while Talaq is disabled to keep them away from your allies. Okay. So clear out a little bit of the floor. Take the ads. Avoid standing close to any ally targeted by cudgel. Defeat the droplets before they reach an ally. Allies will take significant damage when afflicted by plasma discharge. Avoid standing. How does this guy look? Oh, it's the... Okay, we see a cinematic for this guy too. While you're questing, you get to meet this guy. For some reason, since it was part of the cinematic, I thought he was going to be the very last boss. Crit haste shield, dude. I know it's terrible right now. I'm not optimized at all for any of this stuff. I still need my secondary stats. So we're going to be doing Talaq today, and who was the other guy? Zol. So Zol is going to be first. Hey, they look the same. Oh wait, Zol doesn't have a model right now. This still says Vectis in the bottom. Zol has no information. Zol has nothing. How are we... What? We're gonna run in completely blind, like not even being able to read the journal? Abilities? Okay, I guess we can read the abilities. No, this is... Oh wait, it is... Oh, I'm running into a rare. Rares, by the way, drop item level 266, so at this point, most of my things are better. What's up, STL? Alright. We can go get this world quest done. So Zol doesn't really have much. He's going to spawn, in terms of like what he tells us, builds Elder Blood over the course of stage 1. Gonna create an ad every player location. So weird. There's a new type of world quest that I'm going to be doing right now. That's actually pretty damn cool. So we get the one of the many races that are out here in this new land are the Tortolan, which are just giant turtles. And they have this world quest where you actually have to save like their children. So their baby turtles are going to be trying to reach the water line, but there's all these natural predators that are trying to take them out, and you have to defend them and help these turtles reach the water line. It's a really interesting world quest. Mechanics we've already seen before. You just get like a little launcher you want to shoot, but it's really cool. Your 117 tune got deleted. Yeah, you had it for alpha, right? Whenever they changed from alpha to beta, they completely changed everything. They did a wipe. Yeah, I had a few like higher level characters. Okay, so look, all of these little Tortolans here want to make it to shore. We have crabs and like seagulls that are trying to eat them. I have to take them all out. I have to just make sure that these Tortolan babies are gonna make it. So we even got the crab over here. The crabs are number 2 priority. The seagulls are the worst. They just pick them up and take them down. The crabs, it's only if they come in contact with them. The crabs just walk in a horizontal line. If they pick them up, then, you know, that's that. So you just saw that crab kind of pick one up. And no big deal. I've saved 2 of them so far. But this is a really interesting world quest because it's all stuff we've seen before. Like, we've done the launching stuff. We've taken out flying mobs with the launcher. But now it's to save Mother Nature, to save baby Tortolans. And of course they're turtles, so they take forever and a half to walk all the way down the shore. Juvenile turtles reach the ocean. We got this. PETA would be so proud. We're killing predators. Isn't that what the... No? They don't want us to take care of... Okay, sorry. Nice, keep knocking these out. Well, we're halfway there. Halfway there. And then we get a brand new trinket. And then we'll try to jump into a heroic. I'm going to port back to the main city. Try to jump into a heroic. The interesting thing about heroics right now, you can't just queue up for them so you don't get teleported to them. You need to go to the world entrance. So most people don't do all of the heroics. There's only a certain ones that they're like, hey, we know where the portals are for these. Let's just go over there. I know where the portal, I believe, for the Motherlode is, and I think that's the only one I can think of off the top of my head. Motherlode and Underrot. Nice. Oh, we got it upgraded. Oh, with a socket. Okay. Let's replace this. Very nice. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Let's go back home. Because my emissary quest right now only gives me world war resources. You don't get an emissary cache as of right now, but that will probably change. Do you know when we can copy our characters over to beta for BfA? Nope, they haven't said anything as a definitive date. And I know I still can't do it, so I don't know when they're gonna instate it. Let's see if anyone's just doing it via LFG. Farming Razan Mythic 0. We can go in here as deeps. And Razan, what does Razan drop for us? Ataldazar, Razan loot in Mythic. Oh, we can get a new shield. Let's join them. Let's join them as deeps, and we can make things happen. We can get a brand new shield. I have my loot specialization. Hopefully we get in. Before I swap specializations, I'm gonna make sure I get in. Also, let me start heading on over back here. We've got the island expedition stuff. We got in, guys. We got in. Okay. So, let's go arms. Farming out this gear, especially before the raid testing starts in an hour. Just knock this out. So you guys are going to see a little bit of arms right now. Where is the world entrance? Where are they going to? Over here? Ataldazar? Yep. So is my loot spec set the right way? Yes, it is. Protection. I want that shield.
Greetings.
So something else that with arms completely separate from protection, Ravager is insane. Ravager, so they did Bladestorm is like, you know, baked into arms. You guys know that, but Ravager replaces Bladestorm, and it does an insane amount of damage. Especially like right now, we're gonna be doing that boss fight that has a ton of ads. The only bad part about this boss is that he's broken right now. So unfortunately, his fear hits no matter what. His fear is just going to hit you. There's not much you can do about it. You should be able to LOS it, but you can't right now. Oh, the Warlock says that we can go do the other boss as well by him placing a gate. Apparently he can place a gate in a certain way to where you don't have to do any of the trash. It's interesting. Are people already here? No, let's summon some people. Mythic 0, guys. I thought we were just gonna be doing heroics today. So they already have we have a tank, and our tank is actually called Global Cooldown Sucks. It's pretty damn funny. I have to agree. The more I play a tank, it's frustrating, guys. It is frustrating. Our tank is a Death Knight, 82,000 HP. Better gear than I'm in. I think I'm like at 60 something thousand. Oh, he already has epics. Yeah, he's got me beat. Set to mythic. Let's go. What's up, nerds? How you doing, man? A mythic 0 here. So I don't know what kind of mechanics change between normal and mythic mode, to be honest, in these bosses. We're gonna learn though. Okay, so how did we go? Oh, what? Look at this. How come I can't take the gate? There it is. Nice. Guys, you could just, this is the Mythic Plus strategies right here. Mythic Plus timer strategies. MDI 2018 BfA. What? What are we doing? These guys are insane. They already know all the shortcuts. These guys have been grinding out mythics for years. Ugh. I gotta make it. Okay. Oh, and then up to the tree. Oh man, these guys are intense, man. Okay. What's going on today, Jan? Today, this is actually a Mythic 0. But I got into this Mythic Zero group. Oh, what the hell? I cannot use the gateway yet. Okay. We got into this Mythic Zero group by being DPS. They already had a tank. So we're going to run a Mythic today, which is this one. And then we have raid testing in an hour. Now Blizz is going to put a level 130 elite mob up there. Don't show them this, guys. Don't show them this. No need gate, just run. What? Oh, it's got no clip here. We just walked through this. Wow. Okay. What's up, Max? How you doing? Max, let me see if I can do something here. We're summoning people. Hey Max, can you send another message on Twitch? Besides the obvious raid testing, Jan, we're running either heroics or mythics, whatever we can get into. Right now, this is a mythic 0, so I'm trying to get gear for protection. And right now, like every time I play Prot, I get destroyed because my gear is just not up to par. Like while you're leveling, things are scaling to you, and I think it's a lot more forgiving than say like, hey, you need to have this item level. So before it was not that bad when I was gearing up. Now that I'm max level, it's pretty damn bad, man. I'm getting completely destroyed as a tank because I just don't have the gear. So I'm gonna try this out. I'm gonna try just oof. I'm still getting destroyed. What the hell? Oh, we got AoE to death. We didn't pull the boss, did we? No. We just all died. Okay. So yeah, we're trying Mythic Zeros here. Alright, Max, let me see. Can I... There you go, Max. You are modded. Just do Rezan, we need CC. Yeah, that pull was intense. If you guys can see the damage though, it's not bad. Damage is not bad, especially for someone who does not play arms. These guys jump around like the cats in Darkheart Thicket. So these guys are just oh, there it is. It's just the leaps. It's just the leaps right now. The healer's already getting frustrated with the tank and telling him to stop pulling. Tank went down, punishment for the hacks. It really is. They were like, you guys aren't allowed to do this. You guys need to get out of here. I mean, I really doubt Blizz is ever watching here. Wait, there's another ad up here? Okay. Alright. Time for this boss fight. DPS spec, thought you would never see the day. I got so frustrated with tanking yesterday because I'm so under geared for tanking. It doesn't hit you. So while you're leveling, you're fine. As soon as you hit max level, it hits you like a ton of bricks, man. As soon as I hit max level, the fact that I had a really old shield, the fact that I had just like a lot of really old gear, it just hit me and I started getting rocked. So this terrifying visage can't be LOS right now. Oh! Guys, the raptors hit me for 18k. And I have 50k. Okay. Well, everybody died. I don't know if this Mythic Zero is going to happen, guys. Everybody's fighting. Party chat is a complete argument right now. Oh man, that's hilarious. Guys, we're like 5 minutes in and they're already yelling at each other. I thought these guys knew each other. The tank, the healer, and one of the DPSers were in the group together before I even joined them. How many people here are also in the no beta club? I'm sorry, guys. Blizz is always watching, always. They don't know me. They don't know I exist. Boss equals purple. Oh, we can't LOS these pillars anymore, but apparently we can LOS these pillars now. Yeah, because right now there's a glitch with Rezan that he doesn't... You can't actually LOS past the pillars that you're supposed to. So even if you tank him on the other side of the pillar, doesn't work. So if we tank him here, we can LOS with these pillars apparently. Nice. It was a shit show. It really was, Mags. It really was. Thank RNGesus isn't a +2. I don't even know if keys are implemented yet. I wouldn't guess so. Oh, we're going to the other side? Okay. Let's do it. We can run like under the staircase. We'll only get one of the ads as well, so won't be too bad. He's got 2.6 mil HP. Rezan does. It's gonna take a while. Kite in the water. Oh man, I think the healer in this dungeon's got like all sorts of weird characters in his name. All right, let's set up. Let's do that. And Terrifying Visage, I don't have to worry about the first one. I can just pop my Berserker. He's gonna eat our healer. So let's just go ahead and take care of the ad first. We've got Sweeping Strikes going as well, just to kind of help pad out the meters a little bit. I'm not doing great DPS, not gonna lie to you guys. I still have Will of the Forsaken, so I'm just gonna stay in for that one. Unless he starts chasing me. No, not chasing me. We're good. Oh man. Alright, I was gonna go after the boss, but that boss is getting kited way too far away. Look at that. Look at that boss. Where the hell is that boss going? Oh man. What? I don't understand where that boss is going, where that boss is. That boss is on a mission. Oh man. Oh, he's coming back. He's coming back. Alright. He's down a half. Or like 60%. Alright. We can do this. I've got my Berserker Rage again. Don't need to do much. I can just stay in here. Let's just go ahead and start cleaving things. Guys, if we get this shield off of like the first kill, this is going to be amazing. Oh no! Our healer went down and our tank went down. Oh no. Oh, I'm going to get destroyed now. Not like this. Come on, run, run. Oh, I got feared. I don't have anything anymore. I don't have Berserker. I don't have Will of the Forsaken. He's gonna eat the healer. Oof, the Warlock is talking smack about everybody, guys. This is it. Can I reset the boss? Maybe? Yes. Nice. Rip Key. This really is the equivalent of a Rip Key right now. Pretty sure that they buff all the boss HP during beta so they can check DPS and HP. Yeah. Well, it's not going to be terrible. We got him down to half HP with like... Oh, everybody left. Everybody left the party. Nice. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Mythic 0. Rip Key. And then there were 4. No, there's only 3 people at this point. Alright, let's run out. I really wanted that shield. I really wanted to do this Mythic 0, and that pathing was actually pretty cool. Taking a port sounds weird. Alright, so everybody left. Let's see. Do we have any groups doing anything? Oh. No, any groups doing anything here? No. Okay. So let's see. Oh, this guy's still looking for people. Let's see if he gets anyone. Let's go back. And anyone doing heroics? So we can't queue up for heroics right now at the moment. So if I try to just do it this way, it says we can't queue up for this. So what we need to do is manually build a team for heroics. So let's just list the group. Let me list myself as a tank. For sure, Max. For sure. So let's try to get a group here for heroic Ataldazar. Our item level is now 292. Pretty damn terrible. This shield is really terrible. And when you do like the rares, I don't know what any of the rares drop. There's no loot table for the rares. So there might be a rare out there that drops a shield, which would be item level 266. But there's no way for me to know. Let's reset our meters. I don't think too many people. For sure, Max. I wonder why that is. Also, one other thing to notice is, or one other thing to note is, like this this old school Azerite gear that I was getting. This is item level 238. This is the one that I was getting when I first started at level 100. This stuff has levels 2, 5, and 8. You guys see that, right? So once I level up my Azerite necklace to level 8, I finished that old school Azerite gear. Now, if we look at something like this item level 300 Azerite gear, which is a higher item level, this one, instead of being 238, is now 369. So as you get higher Azerite gear, you need to actually go and level up your necklace a little bit higher and a little bit higher. This one's 258 again. And then if we look at this 310, it requires baseline level 11 on your Azerite neck, and then 14 and then 17. I believe that's what I have right now too. 11, 14, 17. So I don't have any Azerite traits anymore, but I did get a really nice bump up in stats. So you need to keep leveling. Next you'll get 9, 11, and 10,000 yet. It's gonna start scaling more and more. The thing is, we can't really see. I can't see like this stuff, the 340s. I don't know what they require. I can't see any of this. Oh, I think we got a hit. Nice. 317 item level. I feel I'm such a letdown, guys. Such a letdown. So maybe we'll get some deeps. Let's set the raid or the dungeon difficulty to heroic once people start pouring in. And yeah, so Azerite gear, and it takes a while to level up your Azerite neck. So this neck right now, I need 385 more points. So if I look, these small Azerite shards, 40 and 50, and I need 300. So I need to find the really good Azerite pieces. So like this is a world quest that gives a big reward, 400. So 400 is about 1 bar. So right now, to level up your necklace, you need to do about 10 of the really good world quest. You were already wondering how they were going to keep Azerite relevant? Yeah, that's how they're going to do it. Don't want to level again? It's actually a much better leveling experience now than it was in Alpha. There's a lot less things that are broken. So yeah, leveling up your necklace. And let me, actually, you know what? If I fly over here, I can level up my necklace in just that one quest. So let me show you guys how that looks. I'll hit level 8 and I'll get a new trait. Level 8 and I'll get 2 new traits, chest and helm. So let's go do that while people queue up for this heroic. If nobody queues up by 10 minutes, we're going to need to start queuing up for the raid testing. Raid testing is going to be Zol first, which Zol doesn't have any mechanics in right now. So we look at Zol. There's nothing here. We can look at his abilities. He's going to build Elder Blood. He's going to summon minions. He's going to create pools of darkness at a location. They'll explode unless a player standing inside of him. Yeah, this is going to be similar to Vectis, to be honest. It's going to be ads. It's going to be pools that need to be absorbed. Zul forms allies out of the blood, summoning the forces of blood. We need to tank these guys. Stage 2, Zul Awakened. Oh god, it's at 40% health. So stage 2 is completely different boss fight. How much Azerite does one get from an island? I believe it's bugged right now. So they said that Azerite was going to be the best from an island. So when you do an island, you gather 6,000 Azerite before you win. But right now when you win, you get about 50 to 60. I tested it out yesterday. I think I got 100 because I think I got 2 clumps of 50. So if they give you 2 clumps, it won't be that bad. Oh, this is the same healer from last time that started cussing out everybody. I don't think I really want to invite him. Alright, so offerings collected. I don't know where we're supposed to... Oh, okay. Zul was a boss from Magushan in Mob. Okay, I wonder if the mechanics are going to be similar as well. But yeah, Jen, right now that they said that the Azerite was going to be the easiest to get from islands, doesn't seem like the case yet, but it could just be not implemented, you know? So far it doesn't really look like it. Also, the meters that I have for you guys up here are going to be 3 different ones. I know everybody wanted to see, you know, what kind of stuff pertains to them. So the top one we have is healing done. Then we have damage taken. And then underneath that we have the DPS meters. So we got a little of everything. If it is who you think it is. I mean, right now he doesn't have a model. You know, this model says Vectis. So if I click on this guy and then go back to Zul, like it just sticks with that. And then the second guy we're testing is this guy right here, Talaq. And Talaq, I believe, also does... We have to clear the blood storms. Okay. Let's just keep on doing this. I want to show you guys what it looks like when you level up that Azerite gear while we're waiting on people. Although, raid testing starts in half an hour, so I don't know if we'll be able to get a clear on this. So you say from Magushan. Let's take a look. I'm facing the wrong way. I don't know what way I'm facing. Just kill the thing. Magushan. I don't see him. I don't see Zul here. Unless he was one of the Spirit Kings. Zion. Is that who you're thinking of? Yeah, I don't see him here. Okay. Also, the world quest right now take a really long time to update. You guys see that. So I'll collect the egg right now, and the egg I think is 5%. It's going to take a while to update. Wrong troll. It's all good, man. we're going to Uldir to the it's like a Titan vault or something. So we're gonna go from like 26 to like 32 or something right now, because we also collected some of the other stuff, but it takes a little bit. Also, like when you log in, the emissary cache doesn't actually show up. You need to log in and then do a reload UI after you log in order to show your emissary cache. So all sorts of little things right now, little quirks with the beta. If you guys are playing the beta and you guys are having these issues, you know, just takes a little bit. Did they replace Ignore Pain? JD, they didn't replace Ignore Pain. They said Ignore Pain can get the hell out of here, and they got rid of it. There is no more Ignore Pain. Now, they did give us another talent that we have now that kind of replaces it, but it's a talent. It's not baked into our spec. As far as what they did to replace Ignore Pain, nothing really. They didn't bake anything new into our spec. The new stuff that they baked into our spec was Avatar, Shockwave, and Intimidating Shout. So they didn't bake in any more things. They did give us the option of a talent point that does replace Ignore Pain, but replacing Ignore Pain with having to use a talent point feels wrong. It's like, I know we got rid of this for you guys. I know you guys don't like it, but here's a talent. If you wanna spend a talent point to reinvest back into surviving, here you go. And it's messed up because we need it. You know, this was part of our kit that got completely just stripped away and taken away, and we need it. And now they're giving it to us as an option, but we need to pick it up. So let me show you what that is. So they gave us this talent point right here, Bolster. And what it does is it increases armor by 40% of your strength for 10 seconds. It's got a 6-second cooldown. So it's kind of like Iron Fur, you know. It increases your armor by a percentage of your main stat, of your primary stat. But it doesn't stack like Iron Fur, and it has a cooldown, and it's on the global cooldown as well. So like all these little things add up, and I don't like them. We're feeling a lot better than we did a month ago in the alpha, because now we have an ability to help us survive a little bit more, but it still doesn't feel good. Like every time, like when we're going into raid testing, it just I feel like I'm constantly getting destroyed. When I'm running dungeons too, I feel like I'm just getting stomped. So doesn't feel good right now. I hope that they revert a few changes. I think one of the biggest changes that they could do to help out is undo some of the nerfs that they did. So some of the nerfs that they did to Protection Warriors were they increased the rage cost of shield block, and they decreased the rage generation. They decreased the rage generation of charge and shield block. I mean shield slam. And and Devastator, sorry. So now we generate a lot less rage, but our active mitigation costs twice as much to get up. So if we want Blizzard to really fix Protection Warriors, they need to lower the rage requirement of shield block, and then they also need to bring back the rage generation of either Devastator as a talent or as a baked-in ability. Like right now I don't have it as a talent. I have just the ability right here. You guys see me spamming it right now. So they need to bring back the rage generation of it, because if our Shield Slam and Thunderclap are on cooldown, we can't generate rage. The only rage we can generate at that point is rage from damage taken. Revenge costs rage, and if Avatar is down, our Thunderclap has a cooldown. It has like a 6-second cooldown. So they need to change a few things. Zul the Prophet is the leader of the Zandalari that invaded Pandaland. We just didn't fight him. Oh, okay. For some reason he's in the Titan Vault, and he's reawakened. I wonder how much the 87. Okay, so I still need to grind out just a little bit more. because then we're going to be able to upgrade 2 pieces of gear. I just realized the yeah, this heroic dungeon isn't going to happen before raid testing. Let me just get this done before we jump into a raid group, so that we can I can show you guys how the Azerite gear looks when it levels up. It's also going to increase my item level by a 5 item levels for 2 pieces, so it should help. $87. What are we at now? What are we at now? Tell me, Blizzard. Update 92. Okay, so let me pull this guy. I think I can kill the river beast too for me. But yeah, JD, right now, Prot warriors just don't feel as great as I'd like them to, and you know, it's just a result of a lot of these changes put together. It was a lot of nerfs and not enough given back to the class. A lot was taken away, not enough was given back. I think Blizzard has said that in terms of raw numbers, warriors are mitigating a really good amount of damage, which, you know, once you get shield block up and bolster up at the same time, yeah, you're tanky. But trying to get them both up at the exact same time happens once in a blue moon. It's not as common as I would like it to be. It's not as reliable as I'd like it to be. I think we just need one more guy. Let me pull one of these guys. He's a troll king's right hand man, but he doesn't think he's a good king. Gotcha. Oh hey, we got another hit for the dungeon. I don't think it's gonna happen, but let's invite him. More people in the group, the faster it can happen. If it does, we can go in there, farm out 1 boss before we jump in. Alright, so does this also give me stuff? I think that's it. There it is. So when you level up, you see right here, it says you hit a new level, and it's got the pieces of gear you currently have equipped, and it says new traits. So now I know that these 2 pieces of gear that are currently equipped, not in my bags, currently equipped, have a new trait. And when you open up your character screen, you can see that here. It completely highlights them for me. It says a new trait is available. You know, make sure you shift right click so you can see all these things. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why is the frog talking to me right now? Okay. So let's increase our item level. Are we going to jump up at all? 293? Nice. We jumped up 1 item level by increasing our gear by 5. Okay. Almost hitting that 300 item level. I don't think anyone else is really going to join up. So what we can do is start heading on over back to the main starting zone and show you guys, or actually start queuing up for the raid group. Also, you can't really take a flight path while you're in combat, so I gotta wait for this guy to... What's up, Brian? How you doing? And Era? Have I tried the Booming Voice Indomitable build yet? I have not tried Indomitable. I am running Booming Voice right now, but I do like Bolster. So I was running Devastator. I was running Devastator before because Devastator in live is really, really good. But the thing is, Devastator in live gives rage, which is part of the reason why it makes it so good. It passively gives you rage every auto attack. You're just like generating all of this damage, but not right now. Vengeance is okay. The big thing to note with Vengeance is you can only weave so many times. So you're weaving Revenge and Shield Block, but your Shield Block has 2 charges, and each charge regenerates at 16 seconds. So if you run Vengeance, for the very beginning of your rotation, you've got stuff you can do, right? You're generating rage, you're weaving, and then you run out of charges of shield block, and Vengeance just falls off. For the first minute of the fight, you're good. Vengeance is great. And then after that first minute, it just loses its effectiveness because you no longer have charges of shield block, and it becomes kind of like a useless talent. I'm hoping Booming Voice is gonna be better. Demo Shout is up a decent amount of time. I believe its cooldown is 40. Yeah, its cooldown is 45 seconds, and it's changed up by anger management. So if I get enough rage generation, my hope is that I generate so much rage I can guarantee 100% uptime on bolster all the time, and I have enough extra rage to use shield block on demand. Because sometimes when you're running bolster, you're trying to keep bolster up 100% of the time, and you run into the case where you use bolster and you dip below 40 rage when shield block is up. So it feels terrible. So I'm trying to avoid that. It's Friday. This week has been a blur. I feel you, Era. Yes, it has. Yes, it has. Devastator sucks now. Nerf was too harsh. Wait, why anger management or heavy repercussions? Heavy repercussions is much better. Heavy repercussions got nerfed too, my friend. So, heavy repercussions, whenever you shield slam, you extend the duration by 1 second. It's no longer 1.5. And the thing is, if you're not running Devastator, you're not proccing shield slam that often. So, since I'm not running Devastator because it doesn't generate that much rage, I don't get shield slam as often. So when if I throw one shield block up, I might get one shield slam off in that shield block. Shield block only lasts, it lasts 6 seconds again. It had gotten nerfed. It had gotten nerfed down to 4. So it does last 6 seconds again. But yeah, I like anger management because right now the only way I feel like I can survive is by rotating cooldowns. The only way, I don't have enough haste to say my shield block uptime is good. My haste right now is 9%. Actually, let me save this equipment. So let me save this equipment as item level because in the raid dungeon, I'm going to get scaled. So for the raid dungeon, I do have another set of gear that is more haste heavy. So let's go with that. So I'm going to go completely haste heavy, haste mastery, just to be able to meet haste demands during the raid. Oh, my rings are fine now. Okay, and let me save this as haste. Okay, so let's go back to that for now, and then we'll swap on over to the haste build. Roger that. Didn't know HR was nerfed too. Yeah, man. HR got nerfed. So HR got nerfed, and the thing is, since we don't have tier sets anymore, we can no longer do the thing where we pop Battle Cry and then just shield slam a bunch, right? That would be really nice if we could pop one shield block, Battle Cry, and just go in and start shield slamming. But when shield block is up, you can guaranteed get one shield slam in, and then after that you have to fish for another one. So if you're trying to do anything else during that shield block uptime, stuff like demoralizing shout is on the global cooldown as well. So let's say you throw up shield block, all these other things. Did I not get in? You aren't in a party? Let me reload UI. We're gonna start the raid testing soon, so let me jump in. I have to reload UI. I think I left the group and tried to join another one. I think it kind of glitched out. All right, so the raid testing is gonna begin soon. We're gonna get the guy over here. Got to relog? Okay. Alright, let me relog. I think I glitched everything out. But yeah, since all these things are on the global cooldown, her heavy repercussions kind of took a tumble too, and I don't think it was intentional. I really don't think it was intentional, but it kind of messed things up because during heavy repercussions, during your shield block uptime, you want to fish as much as possible, but now you can't because you have all this shield block you have to be doing, all this uptime you have to maintain. So besides that haste gear, oh, something else I did is I picked up Enchanting and I de-eat all the gear. So the regular gear DEs into Shadow Dust, which just, it looks like Arcana, which is the current stuff you can DE into. Actually, let me do this so you guys can see it a little bit better. Umbra shards and veiled crystals. This all looks like current Legion stuff, so there are going to be new DE resources, but right now they use the same. They look like Arcana, Leylight shards, and Chaos crystals. So yeah, that's still, that was the result of DEing all of my leveling gear. Let's see, how do I... Hey, what's up, man? Alright, we are in testing. Okay, so it's not just me. People were saying that my Twitch was dropping frames and freezing a lot, so I'm glad it's not just me. YouTube seems fine though, but Twitch is dropping. Alright, it wasn't just me. Twitch is dropping frames for Rock as well. So yeah, this is the build I'm going with. The only thing I'm going to change for the raid testing is I'm going to pick up Stormbolt again instead of Rumbling Earth. Rumbling Earth is nice for 5-mans because right now, basically what I'm doing for these 5-mans is I run in. If I have shield block up, I go in there with my shield block. I try to bolster. I try to keep things going. But as soon as my shield block charges are done, I start kiting because I'm taking insane amounts of damage. I'm talking like, in terms of, I look at damage taken and then damage done, I mean healing done and stuff like that. My damage taken is an average of like 4,000 to 6,000 damage taken per second. And then my healers normally pump out 4,000 to 5,000. So I'm normally taking a little bit more damage than they can heal, which is a problem. It just means I'm slowly dying. So I'm picking up Stormbolt. We might need a little bit of interrupting or something on those ads that the boss is going to be spawning, and a little bit of ranged interrupts. Besides that, I really like the way Impending Victory feels right now instead of Punish, and this just shows how terrible the situation is right now. No, we're gonna walk in blind. So Zolt Reborn, the only thing I've been able to see is the abilities, and I kind of read that he has ads that we need to take care of, and pools we need to soak, and then once we get him to 40%, then he's gonna switch phases. So we don't need to worry about second phase. So yeah, we're gonna have a bunch of ads for this guy. Whenever deals damage, they heal for 200% of the damage dealt. Huh, okay, so we don't want them to hit full energy either. Okay, so the build, the build I'm gonna be running right now, Impending Victory really helps. It's a 15% heal. Right now I'm testing out Booming Voice, and I really like Anger Management, so I'm trying out Booming Voice because every now and then, trying to keep Bolster up 100% of the time, I get a little rage starved. Thanks so much for playing Prot. You haven't seen very many opinions from players on the beta. You're worried because of these updates? Yeah. Legion Warrior main. Me too, man. 100%. Yeah, I think something that would also really help out is Devastator doesn't generate rage anymore, which if your Shield Slam and your Thunderclap are on cooldown, you're just sitting there. You can't generate rage. So I think bringing back rage generation to Devastator, both as an active ability and as a talent point that makes it passive, I think that would go a long way. And then bringing shield block down from 40 rage to like Just, even if it's 30, you don't have to make it live numbers. Just bring it down. But yeah, Wade, I am a main Prot warrior as well, and Legion wasn't bad. I think Legion, a lot of people gave up because in comparison to Druids, we weren't great. I agree, but neither were a lot of other tanks. This warrior has no guts. It's true, guys. It's true. Yeah. But in comparison to Druids, we weren't that great. But Legion was fine. Like, if you built a certain way for certain tiers, that's the thing though. Like, we needed to change our build every single tier, right? In Nighthold, we had to go Indomitable to live through all that magic damage that was going out. I think we also were running Devastator for increased rage generation. When Tomb of Sargeras came out, that's when we could start focusing on Ignore Pain and our rage generation. And Antorus was great. I loved Antorus. Antorus was so nice for us. Oh yeah, you can't quest on a Mag'har Orc. Yeah. So yeah, Antorus was really, really good for us. I really liked how Antorus worked out for us in terms of increasing our strength to increase our Ignore Pains. Our healing per second was insane. Antorus was best raid tier. BfA is distracting him from his Warriors Were OP expansion. Dude, I know, nerds. I started looking at logs, and at one point I had 6 tabs open with all logs, and I was doing log analysis, but then I got sidetracked because then I needed to do all this other stuff on the BfA. BfA became beta, and then Heroics and Mythics were released, and I was like, I need to jump in there. I need to test them out. And then the new changes to Warriors now with Bolster, I was like, oh, I need to start doing this stuff. I still haven't soloed Gul'dan in live Legion. I got him down to about 30%, and then I got careless. I got him down to about 30%, and then I didn't use a spell reflect for one of the sites, and I got chunked down and I went down. But I still need to solo Gul'dan before the expansion is over, before pre-patch hits. I have things I need to do, but it's a lot of things right now. Like right now, playing live Legion and then playing beta, it's like two different games. I'm trying to gear up on 2 different fronts. All right, we're getting a lot of people pouring in here now. Perfect. What's good, Frog? How you doing, man? So yeah, right now I'm going to be running Impending Victory. I'm not running Punish. Punish seems like it's going to be better as endgame. Once we start getting better strength, once we start getting more gear that scales towards us mitigating like Bolster. Like right now, my armor mitigates 38%. I realize that when we jump into the raid, I'm going to scale up. But having this Impending Victory feels like it fills a gap. It's 10 rage. If I had a hiccup in my shield block or bolster uptime, I'm going to take a really big spike of damage. Impending Victory is going to make up for that that global cooldown change. Punish, by decreasing 5%, I think it's a little low. 5% is good, but as of right now, I can't really pick that and only that up right now. This talent row is a very whatever talent row. Next one is also very Unstoppable Force is decent when you're running Avatar, but with the global cooldown change, it feels a little clunky because you pop Avatar, that means you're gonna be guaranteeing more rage generated, right? I can pop Thunderclap every other global cooldown, but every now and then when you're running this, you do a Thunderclap, you proc Shield Slam, and then you can also, you have to re-up your bolster. So then you have an option. You have to either re-up your bolster or hit shield slam, and then your avatar is still ticking, and you're going to get another 1.5 seconds down on it. So when you pop bolster, and the next one you have to pop shield slam, and then you can pop thunderclap again. So if bolster was off the global cooldown, this would make it a lot better. This fourth row, you need to get bolster. This is our replacement to ignore pain. Unfortunately, it's not baked into the class like ignore pain was. That's the only shitty part. After that, we have this row, which is all about CC and how you're going to deal with things. This one, if Devastator still generated rage, I would absolutely be running it. Vengeance, again, like I said, loses its efficiency as you lose charges of shield block. And then the third row, heavy repercussions is going to be good. But I feel like anger management is just better. But heavy repercussions is still going to be good. Ravager, parry. You get to parry for 6.4 seconds every 1 minute, and it's not even guaranteed parry. It's like a 35% chance to parry for only 6.4 seconds out of every 1 minute. No, you're parrying for, you're increasing your parry chance by 30% every 10% of the time that you're tanking. You're increasing your chance of maybe not taking damage. Sometimes only 10%. It's not. It doesn't do well. If bolster was baseline and off the global cooldown, I would be a lot more excited for BfA. I agree, Wade. I agree. I think also if they lowered the rage cost of shield block, the rage cost of bolster is fine. Bolster costs 20 rage, doesn't feel completely terrible. 20 rage does not feel disgusting. 40 rage on an ability we already have. They're literally doubling the amount of rage cost. It's up, by the way. We can run in, and it's the first boss, first room. So doubling the rage cost of an ability we already have, it just, I don't want to say it feels like a slap in the face, but it does. All right, so we get this as well. Surrounded by 4 or more enemies, gain a shield. I don't think we're gonna do any of these today. I don't want to spec into this for the. Okay, let's equip our haste build. So right now we have 11% haste. With our haste build, we're up to 17. Okay, not bad. 17 is a lot more respectable. Still not perfect though. Yeah, we can run into Talaq. Do you guys want to try to clear the trash? I don't know if the trash pulls with him, to be honest. Oh, it does have 2 mil. It does have 2 million HP, so let's just summon everybody before we run in. Alright, we've got meters going. Again, for those of you guys, I don't know if you guys can see the lettering on it clearly. The top meter is healing done. Below that is damage taken. And then the last one is damage done. So we've got healing meters, tanking meters of damage taken. Not really tanking meters, but damage taken, and then DPS meters. Nice, we've got some mage food. A lot of this gear, by the way, is like different Azerite pieces and BOE gear. Oh, and then I've got this pet. Yes, we've got the pet. We're missing a hunter. We are running, let's see, 5 healers. Yeah, 2, 5, 12, padding the healing meters a little bit. A lot of these abilities are probably overtuned. So right now, I thought we were going to be doing Zul, but it seems like this guy's up, Talaq. So we can pull this guy. Can we teleport to another? Nope. Okay, so yeah, I guess they switched it around, and we're going to do the first boss first, and then the other guy. It makes sense. I don't need protection. I'm okay, man. Alright, everybody's here. Everybody's here. We can try to get a pull going. We've got decent buffs as well. So we can try. Just get a pull. Oh no, everybody said nice trash. Okay, so 17% haste right now. My mastery's 24%. All these numbers. Oh, I got 10% more physical damage mitigation scaling up. Okay. Does every single one of my pieces have haste? So also one of the things that's going to make hitting a haste cap a lot more difficult is that your pieces of Azerite gear, the helm, shoulders, and chest, as of right now, they don't have secondary stats. So we're trying to hit a higher haste cap now. We're trying to hit that 30, 35, maybe even 40% because of the changes. But Azerite gear has no secondary stats. And Azerite gear is the pieces of gear that have the highest stat weights. So while like pants give, you know, okay, we ran in. Oh, whoa. Maybe because it didn't have an active tank and I try to run in there. Nope. Oh, so one of them does this, the other one does not. Okay. How come I can't hit it? Oh, geez, its hitbox is tiny. What the hell? Oh. Okay. Alright, we're good now. Let me pop Avatar. Start. I can't even pop shield block right now. There it is. There's my shield block. Finally. I can pop another shield block. I can try to stun this tendril when this goes out. Oh, nice. Okay. We can stun the tentacles when that goes out, by the way. I need to turn down my in-game sounds so that I can hear Discord. Nice, okay. So we got the trash. Oh, the boss is immediately gonna... Oh! No. Get out. I can't even heroic leap out. Yeah, somebody pulled the boss. Okay, so we've got puddles on the ground. Okay, people are pooping out puddles. Good to know. And then does this puddle hurt? It does hurt. Okay. Ooh, that's a ton. Inflicts 21,000 damage per second. That's a lot of damage per second. Okay, hopefully the tentacles don't reset. Hopefully it was just trash, but we did get someone to someone popped barrage as soon as that last tentacle was going out, and it just instantly died. Okay, so we have Talaq. What do we have to do with Talaq? Aim his cudgel to clear away bloodstorms. Okay, so the poop on the ground, we get to clear it. He's still in combat. We're still in combat. Should we jump out of the dungeon, jump back in? Oh, actually, yeah, we don't get repair bills. I was like, no, my repair bills. Yeah, we don't get repair bills for testing. Oh, he reset right before I died. Nice. Okay, so we're gonna have to face him. He's gonna do a cudgel of gore. Knocking back targets within 30 yards. Damage decreases the further you are from the point of impact. Hurls is... Oh, okay, hurls at a target. And he absorbs the blood storms. We're also going to need to taunt any of the adds he summons to keep them away from allies. Defeat the droplets before they can reach an ally. Okay, we need to kill all the adds. So we need to nuke down the adds, see how this cudgel gets handed out, and clear out the puddles. Cool. Is everybody in? Missing one person. Let's do... Oh, let me ask him for assist. Yeah, we need a... It seems like a ad heavy boss fight. So let me do main tank, main tank. Okay, perfect. Alright, I think we should be okay with pulling now. Yeah, I can tank it first. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it, so you can be on ad duty unless I scream at you to taunt. Sure, let's try it that way. At least the first pull. Alright, I'll count it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, so, he hurts. Let's see. So we've got the pools going out over there to my right. I don't see anything yet in terms of the cudgel that's going to clear that out. So, Sanguine Static, is that going to be ads? Seems like maybe will be ads. No, I don't see ads yet. Oh, cudgel, cudgel, cudgel. Did he clear it? Oh! Yeah. Okay, we can just wipe it out. So he targets the main tank, so that means that I run on top of the pools and everybody has to get the hell away. So let me put a raid marker down too. If you get the pools, drop them on that right hand side where we were dropping them already. Okay. Be back shortly for sure, man. You need to grab some steak tacos and bring me 3, please. And yes, Brian, I know guac is extra. I'm just playing. Hey, bring me 3 steak tacos, please. That'd be nice. We don't get repair bills, do we? 86 silver? That might be just shield damage. They haven't done all the tuning yet. Maybe they will add it, Wade. I hope so, Frog. I sure as hell hope so. Okay, so we're going to drop all the pools at X. When this guy jumps over to the pools and completes his cast, he does a giant AoE, kind of like a Rothy Worldbreaker, where the closer you are to him, the more damage you take. So, I'm sorry? Yes. So I'm going to have to heroic leap onto these pools. When he jumps in, I need to get the hell out. He's going to do a small little cast time. I need to get out. So actually, Crom, when I jump to the pools, I'm going to be taking like heavy damage by standing on top of the pool so he can jump on there too. So right after he does his cast and clears the pools, can you stand where he is right now and taunt him back so that I have time to recover? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. He cleared it. It means the raid. What? Who cleared the raid? Alright. Let's do a ready check. Everybody's ready. Yeah. Alright. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, so I'm also running Booming Voice, so it helps me get my shield block up a little bit better. Let me pop my bolster again. I need my shield block back up. I need my shield block back up. Okay, so we're gonna have that cudgel soon, right? I think it was sometime after this. I don't have shield block up. Come on, Blizzard, give me rage. There's a cudgel. So let me jump over here. Nice. Okay. We got that clear. Crom is going to be taunting off, so I have time to recover. Perfect. Oh, okay, so he left his cudgel out there too. Okay, that's kind of weird. Okay, so everybody's retrieve cudgel, is that just going to be a line of damage? Nope, doesn't really do much. He just goes and picks it up. Okay. I'm looking out for ads. Don't see much. Just trying to keep an eye out for things that are happening. Don't see much else. There's more people like pooping out blood. It's fine. Sanguine. Oh, that's just a little cleave ability he does that we can dodge. Doesn't do too much damage. Cudgel, cudgel. So he's gonna run over there into position. There's the tank. He's gonna clear all of those pools. Let me taunt. So Crom is down, but we should be okay. As of right now, we haven't gotten ads, so not a big deal right now. He's gonna run back over there, pick up his cudgel. So you want the pools of blood to be like really, really uniform because he doesn't clear a big area. Doesn't clear a big area at all. Okay. So here's the little frontal cleave he does. It's not really gonna kill you. I mean, it actually did take a few people out. So maybe it is a little bit more deadly than I give it credit for. So let me do this. Pop spell reflect. Try to stay alive. And the clear. Oh, oh, it's a frontal cleave. Okay, so we don't need to. It's not an AOE around him. Okay, got it. Okay, it's a frontal cleave around him, the area that he cudgels and cleans. It's not necessarily... So, let's go that. He's gonna run back. Yeah, you take 20,000 damage per second. Oh, I don't know. Doesn't look like it. So here's the cudgel. It's gonna be a frontal cleave. There it is. Oof, he got me. Okay. Yeah, the cudgel clears up the blood, but I thought it was an AoE around him, but it's a frontal cleave. So we can aim it a little bit better this next time. Oh! Oh! He's transitioning! He's like crying on the floor. Elevator boss. Elevator boss confirmed, guys. You guys saw it here. Elevator boss. Nice. Yeah, I think I just have to repair my shield, right? Like just from tank. Yeah. Okay. No big repair damage. The raid boss looks epic. Bosses look heavily Darksiders inspired. I like it. This boss looks cool, actually. So far, so good. We haven't gotten to the ad phase yet. He does have ads. I would imagine they are stunnable, kind of like a botanist. Like just easy ads you have to nuke down that are targeting a person. But we'll see. Okay, so we got to that. We got to that second phase. It's a frontal cleave. So cudgel. Let me look up cudgel. Knocking back targets within 30 yards. Damage decreases the further the targets are from the point of impact. Okay, so it's a frontal cone that deals shadow damage. So we need to pop spell reflect for that. 86,000. Yeah, that's like 80% of my HP. So Crom, make sure you leave spell reflect for when that cudgel is gonna go off. Not the initial one, but the burst right after. the big AoE he does, since we're right up against his feet, it does 80k shadow damage. So you just pop Spell Reflect. Blizzard's taking the elevator boss meme to the next level. It's in the middle of the boss fight now. Yeah, don't stand on the blood. I'm standing like right next to it. It is since it's a frontal cleave, just aim it at all the pools. Did you bring enough for the class? Somebody said they brought pizza. Yeah, so they're taking the elevator boss meme to the next level by making it in the middle of the boss fight. They're like, all right, guys, I know, you know, we've had some interesting times. We're waiting for one person to be ready. You know, we've had some interesting times with elevators before and after bosses. Why not in between? Yeah. All right, ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feels bad, man, trying to like get all my rage going for all this stuff. Like having a booming voice does make it feel a little bit smoother, though. I'm not gonna play down booming voice. That frontal cleave is like, it's got no time to react, man. So whoever's targeted by that frontal cleave, it feels bad. You're probably gonna hit some people. So I want to, oof, a lot of people got hit for that. The frontal cone is for making the bloods disappear, but it's an AoE damage. Okay, so we were able to clear a lot of the bloods that time a little bit better, just because we, you know, aiming it as opposed to standing in the middle of the pool, so not too bad. Someone in general chat said they already one-shotted the boss. Okay. They just walked in and there's the sanguine. Oh, it makes people bleed out. Okay, so yeah, that little frontal cleave. Oh, there it is. Cudgel of Gore. Cudgel of Gore. Oh, that frontal cleave's not gonna clear too much. Yeah, that's not gonna. Yeah, so as soon as he's like on top of you, that's when you pop it. Retrieve cudgel. You also stood in the blood puddles. Yeah, I'll do that. There's the little frontal cleave ability. I think cudgel is coming up soon, so let me make sure I can survive until then. There's a cudgel, so let me go this way. And then you pop spell reflect to survive that hit. Nice. Look at that. Frontal, like a little frontal cone right around the actual hammer. I think all my healers are dead. No, one healer's alive. Let's push him to the elevator phase. Alright, so we just need to get a little bit better. Blizzard, instead of having us take boring elevators to the next boss, now we get some action while it's yes, mid-fight. No more bloodlust on start. We're making progress. Making progress. So stand on the edge of like whatever bloods you want to clear. Don't stand on the actual bloods. But so as soon as he jumps to you, then you pop Spell Reflect, and then I'll taunt off of you. But yeah, don't stand on the bloods. Stand on the edge of them. So basically, when he hits you, like I'm standing next to you, right? So if I'm the boss, he's gonna drop the hammer right where you are, and then it's gonna clear an area where you are. So it's kind of a frontal cone. It's like a frontal circle. It's a little weird, but he won't clear a circle around him. So you need to kind of be at the edge of bloods. If you stand on the bloods, you'll die. Yeah. You mean like that, and then when the boss comes in, we just stand like right here and try to get it out? Yeah, I think it's 30 yards. These details popping up all over the place. Okay. We just need to have a little bit better management. Yeah, run out. Somebody pulled. Is this the first boss of the day? Yes, it is, Epic. First boss of the day. In 45 minutes, we got another boss coming up. This boss is actually not too bad. We just need to learn how to deal with the blood a little bit more. Sorry, guys. I'm changing the camera stuff right now. We just need to be able to deal with the bloods a little bit more, a little bit better. And then we can push to phase 2 every time. Let's do another ready check. Did they finally put Ignore Pain back, Billy Bob? No, they did not. They said you take that Ignore Pain and you get it the hell out of here. All right, guys, ready to pull? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So my rotation to open up is pop Avatar first. And then it's get shield block up first, and then once I get shield block, I pop demoralizing shout and get my bolster up, because my bolster and shield block up is 60 rage. It can get a little heavy sometimes. So here's the cudgel. I'm gonna face it right here, right at the edge. Let me pop Spell Reflect. Nice. We got a decent cleanup right there. Very good cleanup right there, actually. Like, we only have one pool left. Perfect. Textbook, guys. Textbook. Retrieve cudgel. So, when he does that, when he runs back to his cudgel, he actually does hit you for a amount of, like, physical damage. So, you don't want to be in the line. You don't want to be DPSing him right here when he's running to his cudgel behind me. And you're going to take that damage. And then the cudgel does go out at 100 energy. And by the way, the cudgel does go out at 100 energy, whoever did say that. So there's the little frontal cleave that happens. It's a decent amount of damage. Oof. There's the cudgel. Let's go, go, go. So he's a stand right there. It's going to be a decent cleanup. Yeah, not bad. Let me taunt him. Alright. So, now I'm on him. Let me... Katie! What's up, stranger? Okay, so retrieve cudgel. He's going to run back over there. Going to do a little bit of physical damage to people in the way. No big deal. We are going to get the second 100 energy of this phase is going to be that the cudgel going out. So one is cudgel recovery, one is cudgel going out and hitting people. So we're doing good at being able to push this. Also, this haste feels good, man. 17% haste. So maybe a lot of these complaints are just us not having enough haste, but the fact that Azerite gear has no haste doesn't help. Next cudgel going out right now. Let me move him right there. Oh, hopefully I can survive that. Victory. Okay, nice. That's pretty good management we have now. Only half the room is still bloody. We should be able to get that transition hopefully very soon. He's gonna go back to retrieve his cudgel soon too at that 100 energy. Yeah, he's not getting energy anymore, so I think we're gonna transition. Retrieve cudgel. Oh, there it is. Oh, so it's retrieve cudgel's not at 100 energy. He gains energy when he has a cudgel in his hand. Yes. Transition, guys. Elevator boss time. Let's do this. Oh, we got ads. We got ads. Don't let the ads hit you if you got them on you. Kite them. Hide behind the ring. They said you can fall off the elevator, by the way. Okay. Good to know that the elevator can kill us. Oh god, so many ads! And they all drop blood on the ground. Why? These ads are just bleeding all over my ground. I don't appreciate it. Oof, people keep blowing up. So many ads. What? We beat the boss, guys. We beat the boss. That is as far. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Let's see if we can survive this jump. Oh. Guys, I think we did it. I think we beat the boss. You're finally alive again. Katie, are you getting your sleep schedule back to normal? What? Okay, well now we know how to push it through. We're good. Except those ads were a ton of ads. Oh, that makes sense. This is a real elevator boss. You can fall off the elevator and there's ads everywhere and you have to kite them. It's like, kite all the ads. They're trying to eat your face off, but you're on an elevator, you can fall off and die. Cool. Can we all pack phase 2, same spot, CC kill ads? Yes. When we start going to the elevator phase, we can all stack on orange, and that's how we can just nuke the ads down, push them, CC them. Yeah. This is the real elevator boss. Sleep schedule's normal again. I'm glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. Let's do a ready check. How are the most recent changes to Prot feel in beta? It's not great. It's not terrible. It's not as bad as it was, but I still feel like we need a little bit more love as Prot warriors. Sarg. Yeah, I feel like we definitely need a little bit more love as Prot warriors. Okay, so we're learning how to deal with this stuff. Ready check. Everybody's ready. Everybody's ready. Let's jump in. All right, pulling in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so yeah, the latest Prot warrior changes, they don't feel great. They don't feel terrible. I want to say that if they took bolster off of the global cooldown and gave us back the rage from Devastator, or gave us back the rage from the amount of rage that we generate from shield slamming or intercepting that we have in live, we're going to be in a much better situation. But with all of these nerfs happening, okay, here we're going to have the cudgel right now. Oof, barely surviving. That cudgel, area hits for 80k. Man. Okay. So yeah, the changes to Prot Warriors, a few things need to be changed, man. Just rage generation and rage cost of shield block, and bolster off of the global cooldown. That's it. Those are the big things that need to be addressed. Not necessarily all of them. If you change all of them, I feel like you're turning one dial from one side to another really fast, because you know you're super hot, you're super cold, and you're turning it the opposite way. So turn one of the dials, see what happens. Turn another one, see what happens. But definitely some things need to change, man. Alright, so there we have the little blood thingy. Doesn't give a whole lot of time to like move out of the way. So range needs to stay, there's a cudgel. Rage needs to stay like completely at max range. That's not going to be a bad cudgel, actually. Nice cleanup, nice cleanup. Okay, so popping all my stuff, going back to active tanking, means I gotta get shield block up, I gotta get bolster up, I just gotta do all the things. So we're good now. Retrieve cudgel, okay, he's gonna go back there and run it back. So what I need to do now is clean up the area that we are all going to be in, right? I needed my bolster that whole time. Like, man. Just take it off the global. Okay. So, as soon as we hit that 100 energy, that's when I need to worry about that cudgel going out, because that's when it happens. 100 energy. We've got a lot of stuff on the ground, man. There's a cudgel. Let me pop last stand and run in here and try to do it that way, because I want to clean up as much as I can. That was a decent cleanup job. Not bad. Right in the middle of it, cleaned up a little bit behind him, a little bit in front of him, a little bit to the sides. Not perfect. Last stand and spell reflect. So yeah, we can survive that cudgel a little bit if you pop the right cooldowns. Which, if you're 2 tanking, you should have them. Should be able to get them. Especially with like anger management or something like that. Okay, so we're working our way up to 100 energy again. We're gonna need to clean up. If we jump to like right here, it'll be decent. Uh-oh, we're phasing. Yeah, everybody stack up. Keep knocking them back. So when these droplets reach someone, that's when you get like these bigger adds, these bloods. Oof. Yeah, these bloods are... When do the bloods spawn? Let's see. Power down? Powers down, spilling his blood fuel onto the arena. He's immobilized, damage taken reduced. Coalesce blood. I don't know when these things spawn. Detonate when they reach their target, knocking people back. I don't see much else. This is a cudgel, retrieve cudgel, plasma discharge. Yeah, I don't see like how things spawn. Taunt to coalesce bloods to keep them away from your allies. Defeat the droplets before they can reach an ally and blow up. Allies take significant damage when afflicted by this. Yes, that's the little frontal cleave he does. Okay. So I don't know how those ads spawn on the elevator. I think they just do. We need people not to die the first charge every pull. Stand against the wall. Okay. So we're pushing this boss a decent amount. All right. Ready, check. We've got, yeah, we still got 5 DPS, like 12 D, I mean 5 healers, 12 DPSers. Okay. Okay, so everybody's ready. Let's get a pull. Alright, let's get a pull going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the reason I pop Avatar right before I jump in is because of the global cooldown change. You know, I need to get that rage generated so I can pop more thunderclaps while that is going. So I pop Avatar as right before I jump in. Like I'm telling them two seconds left. You know, global cooldown is 1.5, so pop it at 2 and jump in. And let's do that. And the cudgel, not a bad cleanup. Almost a full cleanup. I could have done a full cleanup had I stepped back just a little bit more. Okay. Good to know. The placement of the cudgel is a little further from his body than I thought. A little further from his body. So where the tanks is standing, he actually goes over him and behind him, and that's where the cudgel drops. Alright, so once he hits that 100 energy again, we are going to get that cudgel. There's the... oh, that was the blood. We're going to get that Frontal Cleave. There's a Frontal Cleave. Does a lot of damage. There's not enough time for everyone to 100% avoid it, honestly. There's a cudgel. So he's going to go out. Oh, that's going to be a right up against the wall. It's a little too far. Way too far. Okay, so we need to maintain our uptime on bolster. There's a retrieve cudgel. Let's do that. I'm gonna have to stand like right here for him to clean up as much of that as I can make him clean up, that is. Alright, let's pop Avatar. Start getting into our rage generation rotation, because it rhymes mostly. We're sitting at 70 energy right now. He's gonna do that Frontal Cleave. Bolster uptime. Alright, we're about to get the cudgel. Okay, so I want to do this, do that, last stand, shield wall, spell reflect. I'm gonna try to survive. Yeah, I knew I wasn't going to, but I tried to clean up. It was a decent cleanup, but not a good one. I got really low. I tried popping as much as I could, but yeah, wasn't gonna clean up all that much. So I stood around here. Cudgel went way over my head. We're not going to be able to do the ad phase in this one. Too much blood. Yeah, okay, so here's the ad phase. We're not going to be able to do a damn thing with this. Hey, they're not chasing anyone. Nice. Okay, so they can be feared as well, but you know, fear breaks whenever you take damage. Alright, we're getting better at dealing with ads as well, but the bloods are going to come in. There's nothing you can do about it. The droplets are the ones that you really want to focus on. Oof. Droplets have to be nuked down before they can reach the group. Okay, I've got my shockwave. Oh, nice. Ring of Peace. Perfect. Yeah, we just have to make it to the next phase just to be able to see it. There was the Ring of Peace. Let me get my stun off. Let me pop Rallying Cry. Try to keep everybody alive. Oh, God, so many ads. What is up with all of these ads? Okay, people are jumping off. I think it's going to glitch the boss again. Oh! Alright, we got it. Got it. Next phase, guys. Next phase. Okay. We still have to deal with the ads. Not bad, but the elevator is for sure the most difficult part of the boss. And then after here we have a bigger room. Yeah, we just have a bigger room in the bottom, which is nice. More space. Alright, we need to get a little bit better at cleaning up the blood too. So the blood goes way over the tank's head, Crom. So if you have to stand in front of the bloods and the cudgel is going to land like 5 yards behind you. Ring of Peace. I like that Ring of Peace. What's up, Chaos? Many whelps left side. That's how it feels. That's how this boss fight feels. Many whelps. Definitely feels like many whelps. We've got another 23 minutes. I wonder if we're going to be able to get it. That doesn't feel, it doesn't feel too bad. The elevator phase is the hardest phase, like 100%. 100% that elevator phase is what's killing us. But then you're going to run out of space to stand. Melee is going to be stuck whenever he like jumps over and tries to do the cudgel. You haven't been able to hook the Discord yet? What do you mean haven't been able to hook? What are we talking about, Era? Or to look at the patron corner? Patron sponsor corner? Okay, we're discussing strategy, but I think we're okay. I think the first phase isn't too bad as long as we clear out a little bit more blood. Second phase, the Ring of Pieces came in like amazing. That Ring of Peace was actually, let me respec as well for AoE. Okay, so Rumbling Earth is going to give me faster shockwaves for that phase. Let me actually just do Crackling Thunder. Bigger thunderclap radius for more punishment on those bloods. Like those bloods are really gonna get CC'd. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's what I can do for an ad heavy phase. Started drinking coffee again. I feel you, man. My coffee ran out a little while ago. Yeah, my coffee, it's done. It's gone. I feel like I could use another one though. Okay, so those. How many monks do we have? Do we really have 4 monks? We do have 4 monks. Does every monk have Ring of Peace? Yeah, could every monk pick up Ring of Peace and then we set a monk order for that Ring of Peace? Have they replaced Ignore Pain yet? They did, but they replaced it with a talent point. They didn't replace it with anything baked in. They replaced it with Bolster. Increases our armor by 40% of our strength for 10 seconds. Got a 6-second cooldown as well. What is my thoughts on tanks? Eros Pally. Tanks are okay right now. Some tanks are a lot stronger than others, unfortunately, with the global cooldown change. I am going to go ahead and say that I feel like warriors are at the bottom of the barrel right now. Warriors and I I'd say monks are not as amazing as you might think, but the thing is, stagger offers the ability to recover, which is insane, and stagger's not going away. But the rest of their toolkit doesn't seem like super amazing, but they also haven't changed much. But Prot Warriors definitely towards the bottom. Protection Paladins feel good. Guardian Druids, they just feel like Guardian Druids. They feel amazing. Vengeance Demon Hunters, they could use one more cooldown, one more defensive cooldown. And am I missing someone? Blood DKs, they haven't changed. They just got their artifact ability moved. So Blood DKs feel like Blood DKs. No changes. Blood DKs still feel really good. Oh, that sucks, Chaos, man. How is testing going? Good, man. You got the Demon Hunter and Druid so far? Demon Hunter is fun. That's the thing. Demon Hunter is really fun. There's a ton to do on the Demon Hunter. You can heal your... And, like, it's just such a high level of play. Like, it's a high level of actions. You know what I mean? Like, you're never not hitting something. But they feel like they need another cooldown. Druids are strong. Monks got a talent change to mitigate more magic damage. Oh, okay. Yay, bears. Yeah, Chaos. 4 years is a good run, man. I don't know what the average life expectancy is. But maybe get another one. Okay, they were talking strategy. They're going to be stacking in mid. Let's do a ready check. Had a pair? Oh, okay. Druids are love. Too strong, man. Okay. Somebody hit not ready. Two people hit not ready. There's a hunter called Face McShooty. You should stick class colors on your raid profile so you can see what you're running with. Oh, for sure. Let me do that. Where is it? Raid profiles and display class colors. There you go. Why you have what? When you have bloods, don't just run around with them. Drop one. Okay. Everybody's ready? Everybody's ready. Nerf them all? No. Arcatraz was not easy. Learning attack on the Demon Hunter. Oh yeah, Demon Hunter is unforgiving as well. Alright. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, so I've got my shield block up. I've got my bolster up. Bolster was about to fall off. Let's do a second application. Let's do that. Okay, we're good so far. We're good so far. Let me get my bolster back up. I'm about to get that shield block back up. There's a sanguine static. We're going to get the cudgel happening at 100 energy. Cudgel's coming in right now. So let me run right here. The cudgel's going to land behind me. So right there, spell reflect. There's the cudgel. Good cleanup. Okay. It lands way behind me if you guys saw it right there. Okay, perfect. Be careful with the cudgel cleanup if you are melee. Cudgel pickup. There's a cudgel pickup. Everybody watch out. It doesn't do a whole lot of damage, the cudgel pickup. Seems to do maybe like 15k. Not bad. Monkey City? What? Oh, the fact that we have all these monks. It's gonna come in handy, man, with all the ads we get during the elevator phase. It's like insane the amount of value that we're in. Oh, he ice blocked out of it. What? Cudgel coming out soon. There you go, Rock. Sorry. Okay, so that positioning, not the best. It would have been better a little bit like further down here. Okay, so now he's going to retrieve his cudgel right now. And we should be okay to tank him while he's doing all this nonsense. I popped Avatar so I can generate a little bit more rage than normal. It's just a little bit more guaranteed rage. It's a little bit less RNG when you pop Avatar. Alright, get our bolster up. Get those thunderclaps going. So his energy is at 57. Okay, we're still good. 90 energy, 94, 97. Okay, so I'm gonna go right here. There's gonna be a decent cleanup right there. That was a lot of cleanup, guys. That was a lot of cleanup. Oof, it looks like we got some blood. Yeah, relatively close by. Ooh, there it is. Okay, we're transitioning to phase. Cleanup is not the best. It's not bad, though. It's not bad. Okay, there are the ring of pieces going out, which are very important. Oh, I went down. I was standing on the Bloodstorm, the edge of it right here. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. I wonder if we have any battle reses still available. We have one druid, one... We don't have any Death Knights. We have one druid, one warlock. Those are the only battle reses we have. Elevator phase. So when is the... So there's finally an elevator boss? Yes, there's an elevator in the middle of the boss. So they took that elevator boss meme and they leveled up, man. So these... Okay, so we've got these bloods right here, these little droplets. They're going to follow someone. If they hit someone, they blow up and they knock everybody back. And then we have these guys right here, these like little crazy looking guys. These guys need to be tanked. They just do damage. But the focus has to be these guys, the droplets. These bloods, you know, they have a ton of HP. Oh, it's the bloods that leave nonsense behind them. It's not the droplets that poop out the blood either. It's the other guys, the ones who need to be tanked. Yeah. You will never find a better deal. All right, not bad. That elevator phase, I feel like it's overtuned right now, because we need to pop like a bunch of ring of pieces, and then even then we're still losing ground because of the corrupted bloods. So you know. How much do these guys hit for? Droplets hit for 47,000, which is like 80% of everyone's HP. Yeah, average DPS HP is 60 to 70k. So feels bad, man. We don't want that to go out. Have I tested Mythic Dungeons and BfA? Epic, we ran into one before this. We ran into one and we kept wiping, and then the healer started fighting with the tank. The tank started fighting with one of the DPSers. Everybody called each other really bad at the game, and everybody said that they were terrible and that they didn't listen to instructions, and the group fell apart. We got the boss down to 50% though. But yeah, no, it wasn't much progress. Everybody started fighting. Let's do a ready check. We've got another 10 minutes. Some DKs will be handy. Yeah, I agree. Hey, Crom, can you queue us up to LFG again to try to pick up some DKs for more B-reses? At least even for the next boss. It doesn't have to... We don't have to do it right now, but as soon as you queue us up, we can get a poll going and try to get some DKs in here. So done the first BfA rip key already? Kind of, yeah. That's what Max was saying. Max was like, this is a rip key. There's a... Huh, okay. Somebody said that there's a pool. I don't see it. Okay, everybody is ready. Let's get it. Alright, let's get a poll going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's keep our bolster uptime. I haven't been able to get weak auras working either. Like, I've seen a few people with the weak auras and I tried installing it. Doesn't work for me right now. So I have to create a weak aura for this bolster, but I can't right now. But a weak aura for the bolster would help out a lot, because right now I'm looking at the top right hand side of my screen at my buffs and stuff. Feels bad, man. Okay, I'm gonna stand right here. The cudgel should drop behind me. Nice cleanup, right? Nice. Guys, I'm getting used to this. Cleaned up most of it, to be completely honest. So when you get the blood, you run out. You know, there's a retrieve cudgel. I want to stand in the way of that retrieve cudgel next time, just so that I know how much damage it does as well. That'll be good to see. Oh, the meters aren't working. Current segment, overall data, current segment. Nice. Oh no, they're not working. That's not it. I linked your stream on the Discord channel for Prot Skyhold. You hope it does not pose a problem. No, man. I think people have more problems with self-promotion. If you posted it, that's fine, man. All right. So there it is. That's a decent drop on the cudgel. Not too bad. Good cleanup. All right. So bolster uptime. Let's get that victory rush comes in really handy. Unfortunately, I don't like playing with the victory rush. I don't like having to rely on it, but it's a good pickup right now that we feel like we need. Okay, so there's the retrieve cudgel. Let me see how much that hits for. About 30k. Not terrible, but definitely something you can avoid and not get hit by. Okay, so bolster uptime again. Alright, keep knocking him out. My shield block is going to be coming up in a few seconds here. So here's the cudgel. The cudgel drop. Oh, damn it. I don't want to kill anyone, so let me drop it way over here. I'm going to die. Yeah, I'm going to die, but if I would have dropped it right here where everyone was, it would have done way too much damage. Nice. I got a B-res. I feel like if I would have made him stand right here at the edge, everybody standing right close to him, I feel like he would have one-shot everybody. Here's the retrieve cudgel. Sidestep that. We don't have a lot of room for the elevator transition phase. This is going to suck. Okay. Okay, so the droplet is what we really have to keep away. So if the blood kind of gets in within melee, no big deal. I'm going to save my shockwaves for the droplets. The droplets are my #1 priority. Droplets are not allowed to touch anyone. The bloods, they can come in and out. I don't want them to, and I definitely don't want them to be doing stuff to people, but droplets are the big issue here. So I mean, this is what happens every time, right? We get split up. Group is kind of kiting in different directions. These bloods are like dropping the blood all on the ground, and then we start getting those droplets. So as soon as the group has one hiccup where we we get behind on droplets, we get behind on bloods, and we split up, that's when things that's when shit hits the fan. We have one droplet left. We might be able to. There's the other tank went down right now. 2 droplets left, it seems like. I mean, when we transition here, he blows up. Look at that. He does a ton of damage in that transition too. He transitions at what, 55%, 55-60%, and then we get the same boss over again, right? He's gonna be going up. Yeah, we can lust Wat in the elevator phase too. Unfortunately, I don't think paladins provide any CC besides Hodge. Going down in a blaze of glory, dude. Going down to the elevator boss. There's no. There was the cudgel drop. There's no more epic way to go down in World of Warcraft than to elevator boss. Is that it for the raid testing for this guy? Might be it. Might be next boss time. We're 3 minutes shy, but okay, cool. Wait, what are we trying? Sorry. The cudgel does 116,000 damage. So the cudgel does 116,000 damage. So if we drop it in the center and you guys are too close, everybody's gonna blow up, including tanks. Oh, do you guys want to try this or go to the new boss? I feel like we saw what we needed to see. Yeah, okay, let's go to the new boss. Whoa, 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 whoa! Hey guys, the new boss is not... yeah, don't TP to Zul. Don't TP to Zul. You fall through the earth. There it is. There it is, guys. Okay. Best cleaner ever. Can I hire you? I don't want to clean your house. If your house has a bunch of pools of blood, Epic, I don't want to clean it. Oh, okay. Somebody said they're in. No. No, I still fell through the ground. You? Oh, man. There's the raid, guys. There's the raid. Just take me back up there. Please, Blizzard. Is that the end of the elevator? Yeah, that second transition phase, that's where the boss is just gonna live. So the boss is here, take the elevator down, and then you have the second room, and that's the end. So this boss the Talaq, he only has 2 phases. Which is when he's in his main phase right now, when he's doing the cudgel, getting the bloods everywhere, and then his transition phase is the elevator phase, and then he goes back to the main phase again. Do a slash wave while I'm falling and dying. Heroic leap to the next... Oh, hey, maybe. Alright. Let's see. Let's see. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Heroic leap. No, no. Get me out of here. No path available, guys. I tried. No path. Man. I think we had a demon hunter jump in and then pop wings and go into that like bottom room. So someone's seeing stuff. Blizz just has to move the teleport for that boss. Do we want to try Talaq again? Or just keep falling for all eternity? Wait, what? Oh, so somebody was able to stay in the room. They fell charged as soon as they walked in. Wait, is this guy not here? No. Guys, Blizzard doesn't actually want us to test this guy because they don't even know what this guy does. If you look at the overview, even they're like, what does this boss do again? What's his model? I don't know how he looks. I don't know what he does. He's got some abilities and some loot, but I don't know. Prot warriors are not buffed enough. Oh, man. Newly added feature. Prot warriors now fall through the ground. Oh, the teleporter doesn't work anymore. At least it didn't work for me. Let's see, let's see. Oh, there it is. I need to charge. Target on an LOS. I saw people down there. There were people on the floor. And it feels bad, man. This testing feels bad. Yeah, I think people are just jumping in and dying. Oh, somebody went in, did a wild charge on a druid, but yeah. Is Prot Pally good? Prot Pally is good right now, Duria. Yes. Prot Pally, their active mitigation was buffed. They get 1 extra charge. Its uptime was increased. So you get 1 extra charge, more uptime, and their self-heal was nerfed a little bit, but honestly, it's not that big of a change. But yes, Prot Pallies feel really good. Also, you can get back your the ability you had from your artifact weapon, where you throw a Venture Shield and you get a bubble. That has been added to Azerite gear, so you can stack that and get bubbles back. But yeah, Prot Paladin feels very good. I like the way Prot Paladins feel, actually. My co-tank right now is a Prot Paladin, so he's going to be Prot Pally main in BfA. But if he wasn't, I want to have 2 tanks when BfA goes up. One was going to be Protection Warrior, and I was considering Prot Paladin, but you don't really benefit from having too many Prot Paladins. You know, because you get Forbearance on Bops and Blessing of, or you don't get Forbearance on Blessing of Sacrifice, but you get Forbearance on Bops and Lay on Hands. So too many Paladins is too many Forbearances out there. So yeah, Prot Paladin feels very good. Very good. I think people are still dying. I still see people dying. Blizzard flip. Somebody said Blizzard fixed platform forehead. Jeez, guys, the general chat in beta is like Twitch chat. A lot of forehead, a lot of forcing emojis. So I think, what is this guy? I was gonna say trying to like run to him if we kill Talaq, but no, there's like 5 bosses in between. No, there's 4 bosses in between us and Zul. So even like, yeah, if we could get like a priest to survive and the priest does a priest pull on the warlock, we can get people summoned, but feels bad, man. Oh, you're right. We lost a healer though. Yeah, we'll queue up for LFG. That is where the beta invites go, straight down into the abyss. You spam Twitch chat and you get invited. You're gonna get debated if you try that. There's no Dana, only Zul. I don't want to keep. Somebody said that they're trying to make it and they can get gripped and summon people. Huh. This boss is so hard we can't even get through the teleporter boss. This boss is so overtuned. You can't even make it past the elevator boss. Oh, we got a healer. Yeah, let's invite the healer. It's fixed? Nope. I fell through. You. Somebody said that there's a guild actually working on it. They got me, guys. They got me. Get a levitate before you teleport. I would need to get a like if I was a goblin warrior, I could do the goblin charge, but the thing is I don't only need to fall slower. I port inside the ground, so I need to jump forward somehow. If I had Fell Rush, I tried to get a heroic leap going. There's no path available for the leap. But I need to somehow get forward distance. Goblin, Fell Rush. I don't think a Blink works. Druid, Wild Charge, Disengage. But everybody's saying that there's no boss either. Because I think they fall to the bottom room. So as soon as we spawn in, you see I spawn into the floor of a top room. And then I fall down into a bottom room. So maybe that boss also has a transition phase. And what's up, Barf? How you doing? Barf, I've seen you been streaming a lot lately. I drop by every now and then. I drop by when I can, and sometimes I just stop by and look. Any potions? The potion of leap forward? I wish there was. Guys, I have an island victory item. A glider. Oh, a glider. I need to go to the auction house and buy some gliders. Because I'm not engineering. I need to go back and buy like old gear. But a glider would work. Although, can you use goblin glider kits in raids? It's a boss mechanic. You guys have to figure it out. Alright. You thought it might help me be higher? Oh. They fixed it? Somebody said they... Oh! They did things, guys! Yeah, we were spawning right... Oh, look at that. We were all spawning right here. We were spawning inside the Doodad Nazmir Raid Titan Console 003 and falling through the ground. Alright, we're good. We're good. So we've got a ton of ads. Oh, there's Zool. Zool's got 29 million. 29 million. Jeez. And it's another elevator boss. So this, I think this is gonna have 2 floors. Oh, there's a ton of people around us. What the hell? Okay. Okay, so we've got a bunch of ads here. Let's see. Crusher needs to be tanked. He's got a frontal cone. Blood Hexer. Blood Hexer summons more ads. If 2 Blood Hexers come between 20 yards of each other, the sanguine... Oh, jeez. And these guys need to be nuked before they reach full energy. And oh, and they... Whenever they deal damage, they heal for 200% of the damage dealt. So these Krogs. So the little guys, the Krags or whatever, as soon as they hit 100 energy, they blow up. And they also heal for the amount of damage they do. So I think those Krags need to go down first, and they need to be kited. And then the Crusher needs to be tanked. The Crusher has a frontal tank cone ability that needs to be tanked. And I think the caster can kind of just, you know, get nuked down after the Krags do. So I think we should do Krags, caster, Blood Hunter, whatever, Blood Hexer, and then the Crusher after. Gliders don't work in Dungeons and Legion. Yeah, they nerfed it. That's right. Mythic Pluses were getting really, like, they were doing things that they didn't want them to do with gliders. I remember that. The Krogs are, but they heal for 200%. Okay. Okay, so I can go tank the Krags, and Crom, why don't you pick up the Crusher, and then we'll see what the Blood Hexer does. She's probably just gonna sit around, cast around, and I can't imagine Zool goes active at the same time. That seems like a lot. He could, yeah. They did at the beginning, but the EOA Mythic Plus skip. Yeah, and the Vault of the Wardens had a skip too, where you would do a Goblin Glider kit over all the spiders. You didn't have to do any of that. And the spiders were, you know, the spiders have always been a pain when we talk about Vault of the Wardens, especially with bolstering, explosives, stuff like that. That is a hot patch if you ever saw one. That or an invisible GM assistance. Yeah. Oh! We got a sheep! Okay, well that works. So Crom, why don't you pick up the Crusher and I'll go to the Crags. Oh, the trap went right through the floor. Alright. Yep. Okay. Alright, re-up Polly and let's go. Pulling in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So these guys heal for the amount of damage that they do on me, so I want to reduce that damage they do on me, right? Means bolster uptime, means trying to stun them as much as I can, shield block uptime. There's my shield wall. These guys are hitting me so hard. Oh, we need to absorb these. These need to be absorbed. I remember that. When is this gonna blow up, or what the hell is going on here? Why is this not? I did Dark Revelation. What is Dark Revelation? Zool Dark Revelation unleashes damage decreases with distance from the affected player. Additionally, a minion of Zool unleashes Dark Revelation after 10 seconds, dealing to all players. Pool of Darkness creates a pool of darkness for 20 seconds. Periodically, it'll explode unless a player is standing. Okay, so it lasts 20 seconds. Okay. So we need like range DPS or something to stand on the pools for 20 seconds. And so it's 20, so they're gonna have to keep getting healed because it's just 20 seconds of uptime on those pulses. I'm gonna need to just use this chat instead. Okay. So why don't I pick up the Crags and Zool, and I go over to the right hand side, and then Crom will take care of the Crusher, and then Blood Hexer when that pops. Soak City again, if Killjane wasn't enough. Yeah, man. Abami, how are Prot Warriors feeling? A little slow, man. A little slow. I've said it that if they revert a few of the changes that they made, then we'll feel better, right? Fuck. There's a healer just left. One of the healers DC'd. We're gonna need to replace him. Yeah, so Prot Warriors, they've done a few things to nerf. They've upped the cost of shield block. They've nerfed the rage generation of Devastator. They nerfed the rage generation of Intercept and Shield Slam. If they revert a few of those changes, then we'll feel better. Also, Bolster, our new Ignore Pain replacement. That and I say it with quotes because it's not baked in. We need to talent into this replacement, right? Oh, everything reset. So our new Ignore Pain replacement is on the global cooldown as well, so that feels bad. But if we get the rage back from Devastator, or the rage back from Shield Slam, or they bump the rage down from Shield Block, and they get Bolster off of the global cooldown as well, that'll feel good. Because while I agree that bolster is really good, and when you have shield block and bolster up at the exact same time, you feel tanky again. You feel good. But in order to have both of them up at the same time, it doesn't always happen. You need to start going through a few cycles, and you get it every now and then, but you're still missing things. Like it feels like it's lacking. Crusher and Bloodthirster? You mean Crusher and Crag? I thought it was Crusher and Crag. I can do that. I can pull that guy. I can pull the Crusher to the, or it can face McShooty. Yeah, or face McShooty. Can you MD to 3 Sunders? The Crusher. Can you just misdirect the Crusher to me, and I'll go pick up the Crags as well, and then we get them all on the same side. So, yeah, misdirect over to X, and then we're going to need to nuke this guy after the Crags. Do you guys want to go right now with 4 healers? Do you think bolster should be baseline? Makes no sense to have a defensive ability be a talent? Yes. 1 defense spammable ability? I agree. So, Abami, what I think is that I think it's very clear that bolster is supposed to be the replacement for ignore pain. That's its role. It's a replacement. Ignore pain used to be baked in. Why do I have to use a talent point to feel like a tank again? Like, without bolster, your shield block uptime is terrible. You don't feel like a tank. Why do I have to invest a talent point into something that should be baseline? That talent point should go into something else. That talent point can go into Indomitable while having bolster. Therefore, I make up the health deficit, because protection warriors have a big health deficit when we talk about tanks in general. So that'd be really nice. Can those ads be pushed with Ring of Peace? Probably. I feel like they can. They can be CC'd. That's your rant also. Yeah. Back in full. Brian, did you bring me back some? I want some, man. As everybody here? Okay. Let's do a ready check. What the hell are they doing? What? What's going on? Oh! Whoa! What the hell? Everybody just went this way. Oh, there's a bunch of ads over here. It's just trash. Oh, somebody pulled the ads. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Let's get back to the boss. Airmail tacos. You live close enough to Guisados to get awesome tacos. Where's this Guisados place? Okay, yeah, let's get to the boss. A tank without HP is not a tank. I agree. We have the lowest HP pool of all tanks, so we don't feel terrible. I'll tell you that. In the alpha, before we got bolster, it felt terrible being a Prot warrior. If your shield block was down, you were dead. You were dead. It was terrible. It was disgusting. It doesn't feel that bad anymore. It still feels bad. Not that bad. It's in LA. Oh, nice. Bring the Rantage. I never liked Ignore Pain. We did not need it in Classic, but they took away armor and HP. Yes, they took away some armor. They took away some block. And we have absolutely no magic resist. We have Spell Reflect, but that's it. That's it. We have Spell Reflect. The only other things we have would be like Demo Shout, and if you pick up Punish. If you pick up Punish, that's an extra 5%, but I don't think it's a whole lot. It never was, and it never will be. To give us Ignore Pain and Legion was a pain in the ass. I enjoyed it because I thought it was fun to out-heal a healer, but I don't think it was necessary. I agree. What are they doing? This... I think they killed some of the trash. Didn't get anything from it. Okay. We're basically a physical tank, and that's okay. It's one of the best authentic taco restaurants in LA. Paladins have had lower HP than other tanks for like 2 expansions. I agree. Paladins also bring a lot of utility to the table. Paladins have their mana as a resource where they can heal, they can bop, they can lay on hands, they can Blessing of Sacrifice. They bring a lot of utility to make up for that. But I do feel that Paladins and Warriors were probably the 2 lower tanks in Legion. I agree. I think we had the lower HP, the lower damage mitigation or the lower magic mitigation. It didn't feel great. Their active mitigation was left a lot to be desired, but it's a lot better now too. We had magic resistant classic by collecting armor pieces. Then they entirely... Oh yeah, plus resistance gear. As far as I know, Into the Fray is at the moment the best talent. Give it a try. Oh, why? Why did they do... Okay, we'll just do that. Into the Fray right now is okay. I actually have 17% haste right now because of the item scaling. So my haste isn't terrible. My haste is not terrible. Now, would it be a lot better with 30%? Yes. But when we talk about my gear is all like haste gear. What the hell is going on there? Oh, this guy's going to blow up with the Dark Revelation. He's going to do damage, right? Yeah. Oh, there we go. Into the Fray. Into the Fray is going to give me a guaranteed 3%, maybe 6%. Take me up to 23%. Won't be bad. You can also get at least 10% more. There's always at least 2 or 3 buffs. Yeah. Oh, jeez. These guys are just running around. This went from a really good group where we were doing Talaq to everybody just memeing it up. Why are people still... Oh, I can't even see them. Okay. So the thing here, this Crusher needs to be actively tanked. Then we've got the Blood Hexer who can be CC'd. And these Crags need to be taken down. The Crags are going to be healing. If they hit 100 energy, these Crags just start blowing up. They start doing a cast time to all players for 2 seconds for every 10 seconds. So this is going to tick for over 100,000 damage. Probably what, 105,000 damage? Yeah. Okay, so alright, so Face McShooty is gonna CC MD the Crusher to 3 Sunders, and I'll take the Crags over to the right. We CC the Hexer, and Crom, you pick up Zool and go to the left. Let's get a pull going. Terranex, you just need to be careful with the Frontal Cleave. The Crusher does do a Frontal Cleave, so be careful with that. Alright, everybody's ready. Let's get a pull going. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Can I get a MD? Rip frames, guys. Rip frames. You guys see that? So Zool seems to just... Zool is just bouncing around, doing things. We had to move the Crusher away. That was my mess up. Okay, so when the Crusher hits 100 energy, we have to keep him away. Got it. We've got all sorts of ads. So the minions... How the hell do the minions spawn? Okay, we just gotta look at this minion spawning. A minion is located... Oh, so every time... So every now and then someone gets hit by a Dark Revelation debuff, they need to get the hell away from the group. Because the more people they hit with it, the more of those little ads they make. In BfA, we get plus 30% armor, 20% HP, don't we? We don't know the exact numbers, but actually defensive stance has stats on it again. I'm not in a stance, unless it's just a passive that doesn't pop up. Yeah, okay, so increase stamina by 30%, armor by 40% of your strength. So as we gear up, it'll scale up, but baseline, it's not going to be doing like a whole lot. Krogs? Stamina talent is a never pick. The other two are way superior, and that's the thing, right? If bolster was baseline, Indomitable would be the way to go. It'd be nice. Yeah, so if we get the Crusher, pull him all the way to the left, and then we can let Zul just do whatever the hell he wants. So if the Crusher goes to X, and then we kill all the Crags on the right hand side, and after we kill the Crags, we can kill the Hexer and then the Crusher. Alright. You would say never pick a situational. The only situation where you would pick up Indomitable over Bolster is a fight that has like over 80% magic damage. So if you have another Star Augur, another Crosis, something like that, then yeah, you would pick up Indomitable. I can't imagine to play a tank without Bolster. Yeah, right now Prot Warriors shouldn't exist without Bolster. Armor does not work only on auto attacks. It also works for physical damage as long as it's not a bleed, I believe. But like if they have like a Frontal Cleave or something like that, it still works on that. All right, let's get a pull going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so the Blood Hexer she's getting nuked down over there. I'm going to just pop as much CC as I can. I'm going to pop my shield wall because the less damage these guys do to me, the less they heal. So we really just want to lower the amount of damage they do to me. Nice. So someone's got to stand on that pool over there. I see a mage standing in it. Perfect. Zul is just bouncing around. No real threat there. There was the buff on the Crusher. Perfect. I don't know what that is. Oh, that's the debuff that people have. If you have that debuff, you need to get out, guys. Oh, he's meleeing me for 35k. Rip frames, by the way. My frames go down to like 20 frames. The cleave you can run out of range of it, but once he enrages, he was hitting me for like 35-40k per auto attack as well. So what if we nuke him down and then the Crags after? Or unless we want to stack them and just cleave them all, we can do that too. Just one tank cleaves them all. We can't CC the Crusher. We can CC the Blood Hexer though. And even not all skills are blockable, and blockers are the only way to mitigate damage. Yes, not all skills are blockable. A surprising amount are, though. A surprising amount are. Have I checked logs from the previous raid fights? I have not. Against physical, it doesn't look so bad. With it should be a bomb should also... Oh, bolster should also reduce magic damage, or at least something, yes. Are Prot warriors OP yet? No, Frosty Dog. We are very, very far away from being OP. Yeah, she's not a big deal. She summons one. Blood Hexer is not a big deal. Crusher needs to go down, and Crags need to go down. So... why don't we just cleave the Crushers and the Crags together? If we pop Lust in the beginning and just burn them all down, I can pop enough cooldowns to survive like a good 20 seconds, and we should be able to do some damage in 20 seconds. Yeah, so face McShooty, why don't you MD to 3 Sunders, and we're gonna go where the Crags are now, and nobody stand where the tank is standing. I have an X on top of me, so stand behind all the ads and nuke the hell out of them. We can CC the Blood Hexer, or if not, Crom, you can pick up the Blood Hexer and just keep her busy, pummel her, you know, keep her interrupted as best as you can. Alright, we're ready to MD face McShooty, and actually the Sylvain, if you can MD to 3 Sunders as well, and just hit the Crusher so I can pick it up, that'd be great. We need Ignore Pain back or some sort of Absorb. We cannot survive without a healer. If they made Bolster reduce all sorts of damage, we'd be good. Bolster's what? 40% of armor as strength. If Bolster also made us do like 20% of your armor applies to spells, you know, that's a completely different conversation, but it could happen. That'd be nice. Let's do a ready check. So face McShooty. And I don't know where the other guy is. Where's the other hunter? Oh, the hunter's right here. Okay. Go on the Blood Hexer. Why? Everybody wants to nuke the Blood Hexer. It's not. The Blood Hexer's not a problem. Okay. All right, everybody's ready. Let's get a pull and an MD in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So I just need to maintain my bolster. I've got my shield wall up. I'm going to rotate right after that shield wall falls up, which it just did. I got my rallying cry. So Crusher is going down. Perfect. Okay, so we got the Crags down. We got the Crusher down. If you got that AoE, move out. Oof. This guy does a ton of damage. We don't have enough to nuke him. We're about to. Okay, so we just did that. Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's not bad though. We've got the Blood Hexer now and all the little ads. Oh shit, we got new Crags. What the hell? Why? How do we get new Crags? I think they even have more HP. These have 465k. I think the other ones. Do the Blood Hexers spawn Crags? Zul summons ads? Somebody said that Zul summons ads. Minion of Zul is created near the player's location. Not a big deal. The minions of Zul can't be tanked. They're going to hit someone. I mean, we nuke things down super quick. which wasn't bad. 15% spell reduction every 1 minute. Yeah, spell reflect I don't feel is enough. Damn, this boss is difficult. The last boss we did, no big deal. Yeah, that Crusher went down. I think he was like at 15% when he finally got me, but he hits hard as hell when he enrages. I'm looking at the spells and I don't understand how more crags were spawned. Okay. He's gaining energy, so maybe when he hits 100. Call of Blood. He forms allies out of blood that have been gifted by Gahun, summoning the forces of blood. Okay. So he summons more of these ads. Just another wave of ads, which the forces of blood. Congeal Blood. The animated Ichor. Attempts to move to Zul. Upon reaching Zul, they will cast Ichor Transfusion. Transfers all the health to... No, so the Hex lady, she's healing Zul. So the Ichor, when it reaches Zul, it transfers the health of the Ichor to Zul's current HP and then kills the Ichor. So not a big deal right now because we're not even there yet. So that thing, you know, it doesn't matter if Zul maintains uptime. There's ads. So these forces of blood, he summons these every now and then. It doesn't say Call of Blood when it happens. Inflicts damage, absorbs, standing in a pool absorbs. Shadow Barrage inflicts, you know, to a random player. This boss is a pain. Builds 1 Elder Blood over the course. Okay, let me set focus. Weak auras has been blocked. Oh, that's fine. Disable weak auras. It crashes anyway. Read Dark Revelation. That's how they spawn. Okay, hold on. Dark Revelation. No, these are the minions. It says that this summons a minion of Zul created at a player's location. The minions are like these little guys. They're not the regular crags and stuff. What's up, Twin Rova? How you doing, man? How much strength do I have right now? I am sitting at 3744. So I'm item level 330. I'm scaled up to 330. So this is what you can expect when you're done doing Mythic Zeros. Mythic Zero. Mythic Zero, you're going to be a little bit more geared. If you do Mythic Zeros, you're going to be at 340. You're going to be better geared than my scale right now. So Zul. Man, yeah, these minions of Zul, they're a problem. But the bigger problem, Crag and Crusher. See that? You pop all your cooldowns and you're golden. As soon as those cooldowns are gone, you instantly die. Yes. I was able to survive, but that was rough, man. It just seemed like I got hit by a streak of fast attacks in the try before. Yeah, so as soon as I pull, we got the Crags who do a ton of damage. We've got this guy who's doing a ton of damage. We only have three healers now. I don't think we can do this with 3 healers. Can we queue up again? Probably some kind of enrage in the end. Kind of. So, this Crusher, when he hits 100 energy, he does an ability that bolsters everybody. So we've got the Crusher. And is it this one? Yeah, so when he hits 100 energy, cast at full energy, he increases the damage done by Zul and his minions for 50% for 40 seconds. So he deals 50% increased damage when he hit that 50%, which is why we stacked him with the Crags and nuked him, right? We wanted him to go down before his energy hit full and he buffed everybody. So he was able to buff And those like 10 seconds that I tanked him with his buff up, he's hitting me for 1/3 of my HP. He was hitting me for 30 Ks. Bloody Cleave, no big deal. Inflicts 91,000 physical damage in front of a caster. I should be able to mitigate that decently well. But when we talk about this 91k enraged, that's when it's insane. We've only got 2 people. People are leaving. Okay. We're losing people. 237. That actually wouldn't be bad if we get one more healer. Yeah, we get one more healer. That won't be bad. We can scale. My God, undead are ugly. Look at this. The transmog doesn't even make sense. All this random leveling gear I have so that it can scale me with the right stats to try to get that 17% haste. It was probably some kind of enrage. Yeah. This boss is a pain in the ass. I wish Zul would just be casting in the middle and like he wouldn't do anything. Oh, let me set him to focus. Okay. So now I can see his energy. Oh man. Let's move him a little bit. Let's move him just like that. Larger focus from, yeah, we just need to see the energy. That's fine. So we've got a few healers, we need a few more. So that's the moment where the tank either jumps away to kite him, which is safest, or pop defensive. What do you think is possible to leap when he comes close to 100 energy? Kind of, but he can't be snared. So like this guy's the Krags, they can be stunned and snared. This guy can't. So if I leap away, this guy's just gonna chase me down, and all of my melee DPS aren't gonna be able to do damage. So I can't really. If I leap, I'm gonna lose, like, you know, I'm just gonna gain like 2 seconds of not getting hit. But he's gonna chase after me. If he could be snared, I'd agree with you 100%. Call of Blood, Zul forms allies. Yes, I just don't know when that happens. I don't know if the Call of Blood happens when Zul hits 100 energy. I assume so, but we didn't really get to see. We don't have healers anymore. I don't know if this is gonna happen. You need to put a photo of Ian flipping you the bird on your bathroom mirror so you can think about a word. Oh, dude, I know. I've been thinking about photoshopping Ian to Trollface so we can just have both. And then the latest blue post was basically, hey, Prot Warrior mitigation is fine. You guys, when you have shield block and bolster up, you guys are mitigating this much percentage of damage, which is more than druids. But druids have more HP, which makes up for it. So, I mean, Prot Warriors are fine. You guys are fine. Quit complaining. Stop it. It's a sucky situation. It did not have to happen. I agree. There's just been too many nerfs. Take away our rage generation. Make our rage spenders cost more. And then get rid of ignore pain. All in one. Like, just all back to back. And the rage generation affects 3 different abilities. It affects intercept, shield slam, and devastate. The rage spending affects shield block and revenge, and then we get something else to spend rage on, the bolster. Bolster can't stack. That's also a complaint I have. I wish bolster could stack. If they can keep the 6-second cooldown, if I could stack it for 4 seconds, I'd feel better about it. It's just a lot of bolster being on the global cooldown too doesn't help, because with bolster being on the global cooldown, so is demoralizing shout, so is shield slam, so is thunderclap. So like, I think the only things that are not on the global cooldown are shield block, intercept, and shield wall. My biggest defensive cooldown, my active mitigation, and heroic leap. Kind of seems like BfA is taking WoW to a bad place. I don't want to cry wolf yet, Max, but I can't say that it looks good. Then healers have 2 seconds to heal you to full. Yeah, they do have 2 seconds to heal me to full. You're right. It does gain a little bit, but then I lose the deeps. So arguably, you get recovered, but since DPS wasn't really doing much. Alright, everybody's leaving. Alright, let's head out. You could probably leap towards the ads that just spawned. Yeah, that'd be okay. That was it for the testing. We didn't get to do a lot of testing on Zul, but that boss was intense. The first boss was not too bad. Let's see if there's any groups looking for something. Find a group. Farming first boss on Mythic. Oh, yes. We can do a little bit of arms. That's fine. They said never mind. Not you. Dungeons, raids. All right. Oh yeah, it's just me and you. All right, man. Thanks for the invite. I appreciate it. Yeah, for sure. All right. See you later, man. All right. So that's that for the raid testing today. Didn't get to do a whole lot of Zul. Talaq was interesting. I'm trying to see if I can find like one final dungeon that we can jump into. Doesn't seem like anyone's doing much of anything. We can do an island, actually. Let's go do an island. See how much Azerite gear gets given to me in an island, because right now I'm at 1%. I basically have no artifact power. I'm not a doomsayer, but when a company says and is telling their fan base to suck it up, that is a bad sign. Yes, I agree. It's kind of like that same situation where everybody wanted Vanilla WoW, Vanilla Classic, and they said, you think you do, but you don't. The global cooldown change feels like that. Everybody's saying, this is terrible, this is disgusting, please don't do it. And they're saying, trust me, you think you don't like this change, but you'll get used to it, and you're going to learn to like it. It adds more strategy. It's another one of those you think you do, but you don't. Tally is using the cheese bugged item, and their group can't even keep up with the ads. The Prot Warriors top DPS. What cheese bugged item? What are you talking about? I don't know what cheese bugged item you're talking about. Is there like a buff food that's bugged? That's why you just boosted your blood DK. Blood DKs are in a good place right now, man. Blood DKs are good. You don't have to worry about them. Do you have to level manually to 120 in beta? Yes, you do. Oh, let me equip my item level gear because I'm no longer scaling. Up to 72,000 HP, not bad. And it's the fashion of the monk tank in beta. That and druids, man. What a good idea. I read about Island Expeditions today in the Buffed magazine. What? PC Games MMO. Oh, nice. There's a goblin damage weapon thing that is bugged. Oh, okay. I didn't know about that. Yeah, I've seen warriors pulling really big numbers with DPS warriors. Let's see how much Azerite power. So yesterday when I did this, the Azerite power was like 100 Azerite power. I'm sitting at 4.1k, 1%. So we'll see how much it gives me. Also, they added heroic and mythic level dungeons again. You guys remember the mythic level dungeon that just completely tore us a new one? Oh man, I'm not even. I can jump into heroic. Do you guys want to see a normal island or a heroic island? I can do either one. I can't do mythic yet. I don't have the gear for it. Mythic starts at item level 340 is what it drops. So I can't do that yet. But I can do either normal or heroic. It's the Goblin Dragon Gun Mark II. Oh, okay. Let's queue up for a normal and see if I can queue up for heroic at the exact same time. Queued up for too many instances. Okay. I know you can queue up for a dungeon and an island at the same time, but you have to queue up for one before the other, or else it doesn't work. I don't think you're supposed to be able to queue up for both. Man, that raid testing, I like the first boss, except the elevator phase. The elevator phase was a lot. Elevator phase was a ton of ads, but the actual other portion of it, having to clean up the blood, it shows it's a tank heavy mechanic because your tank has to know where it's going to drop, how it's going to clean everything up. And I like that. I like the dependency on the tank besides, hey tank, you're going to take damage, so you stand there and you take the damage. It's a lot more than just that, so I like that. I like a little bit of strategy on the tank side besides stay alive. Hey tank, don't die. Cool. I'm trying to see if there's any new gear that I can get. Oh, this was a rare elite that I can't take down by myself, and no one's over here questing. So unless I get a pocket healer, Max, you need to be my pocket healer so I can go do the world quest. You already hit 120. Max, you haven't logged in a while. There's not much other gear. The Zandalari band is a unique equip, so I can't do another one. Does like 70,000 damage every half a second for 4 seconds. Oh, jeez. That is bugged. Like my attitude, keep it up. Thank you, Gerhard. I don't know. I think this portal is to the mother lode, right? Yeah. This is the one dungeon that I already don't like. Way too much trash. And the thing is, the trash, there's no walls. It's just open up. Not very fun. And then there's another instance portal over here. At least there used to be. I wonder if there's a summoning stone out here as well. Max, you need to be my pocket healer, man. This used to go to the mother lode. I guess not anymore. Okay. I can't wait till flying. I can't wait till we can fly out here. Until they add Pathfinder, Part 3. Looks like islands. Really? No one's queuing up for islands? Is everybody just doing the raid testing right now? I need a guild. Dungeons and raids, tank, availability all the time. Don't wipe. Nice. Questionable morality. It's double command XP weekend. Oh, jeez. You're playing SWTOR? I've never actually played SWTOR, but I've heard very good things. I've heard very good things of them. This is a lot of members. I wonder if there's a guild. Over 300 people already. Nice. Let's request that. SWTOR played that last year. There's just one German server left that's populated. Ouch. Gotta go for sure. Thanks for stopping by, man. I appreciate it. Ah, a Taldazar Mythic. Let's go as deeps. Let's go. We can do it. I can do decent deeps as arms right now. It's an amazing single-person Star Wars story. It's not an MMO anymore. It's been downgraded. It's like, yeah, no, I don't do it for the MMO. You agree with Max? You love the story modes for each of the characters? Nice. Yeah, the buddy I have that played it said he really liked it until they added, I think he said Jedi's broke PvP or something. There was like one class that he said as soon as that got added, PvP broke. Nobody cares about PvP anymore. Looks like the guy just broke the group apart. I saw him spam in general. I whispered him, but so far nothing. Oh, so I'm not the only one that was dropping frames, by the way. Everybody right now is saying that they're having a little bit of lag and a little bit of drop frames. So maybe the raid testing. Anyone have any idea on how to deal with Zul? Yeah, Zul is Zul's something else. They're saying that Zul looks like the Four Horsemen. Sure looks like it, spawning all those ads. Alright, let's start a group. And why can't I start a group? Whoa, did Blizzard break the group LFG? If they did, and we can't even get like a random heroics. They really did. Why can't I start a group? Oh, while I'm queued. Okay. I really don't want to leave the island queue. Do we have target dummies out here? Search failed. Not even there are no groups. Search failed. There it is. Alright guys, so if this queue goes up to like 10 minutes and we can't find anything, we'll just start a group for a heroic Ataldazar. Because a heroic Ataldazar is going to drop 325s for us, and a 325 shield would be really nice. Right now, also in the beta, there is no lockout, so you can do a Mythic 0 and run out and reset as much as you want, because this shield would be amazing. Not the best. Oh, it is haste mastery. I was gonna say I thought it was a crit mastery one that I had. So Rezan drops all the things for us that we want. Oh, something else that I did mention earlier, since artifact weapons are gone. Since artifact weapons are gone, we can get all sorts of weapons now. And one of my emissary caches had this weapon, and I'm tanking with the fist weapon again. It feels good as a tank to be able to like get different types of weapons, and I've always liked tanking with fist weapons. I think it looks super cool. How can you queue up for islands? You need to hit level 115 first. Once you hit level 115, if you're playing Horde, you're going to come over here to this boat over here. You're going to have a quest called like an island expedition or something. Someone on this boat is going to give you a quest. Once you finish that quest, you get to turn it in over here. And remember, you need to be 115. You turn it in over here to this guy, Captain Rezokun. Once you turn it in, you can then queue up for an island expedition by clicking on the table. But you need to hit level 115 before you get to do any islands, and you need to do the quest beforehand. And the quest takes you to an empty island. Oh, they also added new islands, by the way, guys. So I did one, and it was like snow covered and stuff. So you do a test island where you're there by yourself, and then yeah, then you complete the quest and you can come turn it in. The new island does look pretty cool too. I don't think there's any way for me to see islands here. No. And these the Mythic Islands were intense. I remember jumping into them. I remember getting like 2-shot by the Alliance AI. I really did think that we were going to be able to kill this first boss, Talaq. I felt so good about it. We needed to clean up the elevator phase, but I felt like we were so damn close. We would have gotten two-handed, haste mastery wrist, haste mastery legs. That would have been nice. Either one of those two would have been amazing. Some of the Valkyrie in Odin's Hall carry a shield and a spear. You always like the idea of one-handed spear. Oh, nice. You'll have to wait till you have some more time. Yeah, the only way you can get a spear and a shield is if you go Fury and you're rocking Titan's Grip. You can rock a two-handed in one hand and a shield in the other, but you're not going to get much use out of it. Oh, this is a new mine. You see, guys? New mines. I mean, new islands. Why did I say mines? It's because it says I can mine it. Okay. So, we have a bunch of, like, crocodiles that we can mine? Is this just breaking so they hit me? Oh, nice. Okay, this guy, let me just break them out and do a big AoE pool, and then we've got a big guy over here. Perfect. Okay, so we need to keep up our bolster. We need to get some good damage going here. There it is. I just popped Victory Rush. This guy is going to be a pain because this guy is a rare. But Alliance is here now, by the way. So they just said that a boat got here. Alliance is here. Let's keep knocking this guy out. We got really good damage now. Really big pulls. As long as we keep big pulls like this up, we'll be good. We'll be able to win pretty damn easily. Okay, let me mount up. As soon as Max, there he is. There's the man. Okay, let me do this. Let me get a really big pull going. Oh, hey, the Alliance docked right next to us. Alliance, we'll get you right now. Don't worry about it. Oh, I see them on my mini-map too. Needless to say, normal island expeditions are pretty easy, especially when you don't pick up any like rare elites. Like this is no rare elites right here. It's just all normal mobs. So normal mobs, I have a healer and I have a DPSer. If I have a pocket healer, I'm not worried about anything. It doesn't seem like the Alliance want to fight. Some groups of Alliance want to fight and some don't. So it depends on which ones you get, you know. We've got a ton of crocodiles over here. Let's go over here, pick these all up. The Alliance is very close, but they might be the AI that doesn't want to fight. Maybe. Doesn't seem like they are coming over here at all. Alright, I need to survive this. So I just got one victory rush. Let me go ahead and pop that. Got my bolster up. Keep my bolster up. As soon as I kill another guy, I'll be able to get some good CC going. There's the shockwave. Cool. Keep my bolster up. Feels so weird to have bolster on the global, I'm telling you. Very nice. Just collecting all of the Azerite. We're about twice as fast as the Alliance is right now. That's kind of like what some of us were talking about 20 minutes ago with the physical damage. KMD subs? What are we talking about? What does this mean? What does KMD mean? Alright, so we can also get this shovel here. Oh, that's the Alliance ship bombing me. I was like, what is bombing me? Yeah, Alliance ship. You get too close, it'll bomb you. Yo, thank you for the subscription, Agus995. I appreciate it. Also, this stuff right here, there's gonna be like fresh meat and like snacks you can get. Those are going to get you full HP. So also, now that I have a shovel, you see that debuff. I have a shovel. What that does is it makes it so that when I find a patch of dirt, I get to go dig it up. And that patch of dirt is going to give me Azerite. I'm basically going to rescue someone that's been like buried or something. Or a treasure. I either rescue someone or a treasure. And I get Azerite from that. So they're in completely different sides of the island. In fact, I think that's it. Yeah, sand pile. You see that sand pile? That's what I get to do because I have a shovel. So let me dig this up. Also, every rare elite, look at that. I got a chest. Every rare drops these orbs. You pick them up, and everybody gets like 80% of their HP back and a damage buff for 30 seconds. So if you kill enough rares, you can technically keep a really good damage buff going. I don't think any of these are rares. No, I can just pick them all up. And a lot of these mobs seem like dungeon mobs where they don't reset. So I can just do this. I can do this all day. I've got a few more to pick up here. Nice. Look at that wave behind me. Alright, let me start running over to my group so they can help out, you know, ASAP. Also, you do tag mobs in this, so whenever you do hit a mob, it is going to be tagged and tapped to you. Unless the opposite faction comes in and kills you, then that's just going to remain tapped for you. Alright, I don't think they know of what I have coming over here. A huge chunk of Azerite just burst from the ground. Alright guys, we gotta go. We gotta kill this stuff ASAP. Because we gotta go collect this huge chunk of Azerite. Normally those chunks of Azerite give a few hundred Azerite. which is going to put you way ahead of anyone else. Also, this pull, you guys can see Alliance are catching up. This pull is definitely going to pull us ahead as well. We do have this rare guy here as well. This guy is just going to be a pain. I believe we have one of the shrines there. The shrines give random buffs, but they're a buff with a debuff kind of. It'll say you do 20% more damage, but every 20 seconds you take you take this amount of damage. We got to go to where the giant Azerite pile is. We can't keep hanging out here. Alliance is gonna claim it. They're gonna win. Okay, we cleared this. Let's go. You can see the Azerite pile on the ground, the big Azerite pile, because it has like a giant spotlight going up into the sky. So let's just look out for that. We've got the Azerite pile right there. I'll let somebody else pick it up. I can keep just pulling for us. We've got a ton of Azerite piles here where I picked up all of those crocodiles. I think that might be it. Might be it. You guys see that? Spirit. Maybe. Let's go look. Different islands though. They did. So this is a new one I hadn't done yet. And yesterday I did one that was like frost. It was like snowy and all sorts. Oh, it's right here. Look at that. Is Alliance here? Alliance is not here. Nice. We found the giant. Look at that. That is a lot of Azerite. Oh, Alliance is behind me now. Okay. So, what we need to do is kill these guys ASAP. Alliance is on this boat, clearing the boat, which is fine. What this means is that, yeah, I need to pull this guy, and then they need to just collect the big things. So my guys can collect while I'm in combat. So collect. They need to collect right now. Nice. So one of them collected the big one. We have to collect this other big one. Alliance is slowly working their way over to us. You guys can see them right there. I got to be careful with that. Although the good news is that this big guy, he's tapped. He's tapped. He's on. If Alliance come over here and nuke this big guy, we get the credit because he's tapped on our end. So Alliance is probably going to come over here. I want to tap this guy too. We just pulled this guy. That's fine. Let's tap him and let's go start getting Alliance. Alright, I'm going to get on the healer. Let's make sure we knock out the healer. There's the Hex. Not today, sir. Oh no, the Hex! Nice, we got their healer. That means that the rest of them going down easy. That's fine. Mr. Ferocious, that's okay. Let me actually get your Hunter. Hunters are going to be a lot more annoying. And Alliance, I think, look at that. This guy is hitting the big boss. Fine with me. That see, look, that big boss gave us 400 Azerite as soon as he went down because he was tapped for us, for our end. So perfectly fine with that. That put us way ahead. We now also have the gates, which sends us to a mini boss. So those gates are going to be very, very important. They're going to send us to a mini boss that has like 2 chests next to him, and that mini boss does take some time to take down, but it's not a big deal. This guy is interesting. He's like a berserker tank. So we've got a ton of Azerite over here. We need to start mining. This is more important to mine right now than going into the portal and doing that stuff. Let me pull this guy. We've got more Azerite here to knock out. Interrupt that barrage. The Boomkin is mining while I'm tanking, which is fine with me. That sounds really, really good. Nice use of time. 3 times 250 Azerite extra. Yeah, that was really good. Okay, so now we've got these guys. We can go into the portal. Actually, this guy stepped far, far away. Where did this guy go? He like pinged. Oh, I think he went through the portal. Okay, let's just go through the portal. Let's see. Where are they? Where are they? Aha! Oof. Okay, let's go. That Molten Eruption doesn't give me much room. I'm just going to pop Spell Reflect and Brave through it. Remember, we are on normal mode, so yeah, normal mode not too bad. And we've collected 5,000 Azerite, but that doesn't go straight to my neck. You guys can see the XP bar on the bottom. I'm still sitting at 1%. So I wonder how much I'm going to get at the end of this. I really don't think it's a lot. I don't think it's been implemented fully yet. Once we kill this guy, his lock boxes unlock, and we can definitely loot those, and that's going to be a really big source of Azerite. That might be the end of it. We need to get 1,000 more Azerite. If each one of these boxes is 500, we're good. So that guy himself was 300. This box is 250. Okay, so we're going to be a little short. We're 155 short. Quick math. Is Prot still feeling good without Ignore Pain? It feels a little bit slow right now, to be completely honest with you. It feels like we're missing something. We can either get more rage generation, or we can get our shield block can be lowered to the rage cost. Like, there's a few things that they can do, but right now we're lacking something. We're definitely not how we should be. Prot warriors are not finalized in my eyes. I need to get the hell out of here. This guy is nuking the hell out of me, and the healer can't keep up. Oh, there's just too much junk. I think we're gonna die here. Oh yeah, healer's going down. Healer's going down real quick. Oh, each one of these Ember Guards is elite? Oh, it looked like it for a second there. One of them is. Oh no! Oh no! I think I'm gonna go down here, guys. Oh, that stun. That stun got me. But we're so far ahead. We need 5. There it is. So I got plus 100 Azerite power. I saw it like as soon as the screen turned. Yeah, I got 100 Azerite power. So islands right now, not the source of Azerite power you want. This is what I got. That is all I collected. So yeah, they want islands to be the main source of Azerite power. They're not yet. They're not doing that stuff yet. Can we actually start a group now? Oh, okay, we can. Let's start a group for heroic Ataldazar. Okay, let's see if we can do a heroic. Did we get shield block back? We did. We've always had shield block. Shield block didn't go away. We never had Ignore Pain since WoW came out. Honest opinion, we were fine 11 years before Legion. Yes, but right now Ignore Pain became so substantial. It is worrisome when it goes away. It is very worrisome to be like, that was the one thing that kept me alive. That was the one thing I used to heal myself, to give me a barrier before magic damage. It's a cause for concern, but I do agree that there is a warrior that exists without Ignore Pain. 100%. No one's queuing up. Sad to hear. Yeah, I know, Rafi. So the things that they've changed for Prot warriors, we generate less rage and we have to spend more rage. If they undo a few of those changes, we'll be okay. They don't have to undo all of them. A few of them is more than enough. If they undo the nerf to rage generation via Devastator and lower the rage cost of shield block, even if they don't take bolster off the global cooldown, those two changes I think would be huge. Shield barrier is not back in BfA by now. Oh man. Yeah, shield barrier is one of those a bit. Wait, what? Item level 0? What? Got a healer and a deeps, I guess. Item level 0. Is this guy just naked? He's like, nobody wants to fight somebody that's naked. Let's do it. Let's jump into this. So all the Prot warriors become Prot paladins, and all the commoners rejoiced. No, I don't want to become a Prot paladin. To be fair, in the Island Expedition, your rage bar was often close to 100%. Yes, if I'm getting hit by 40 mobs that are all non-elites, my rage generation is fine. During a raid boss, not the same thing. Also, when you run something like a Mythic Plus, when you run something like a raid boss, in order the beginning curve is so hard to overcome. You have the beginning curve, you're gonna need 60 rage. Your charge does 15, your shield slam does 15, your thunderclap does 5. They're all on a cooldown. All of those added up is 35 rage. So you need shield block and bolster to feel tanky. Without shield block, without bolster, you're not tanky. You're just taking hits to the face. So in order to do a pull, you're gonna need 60 rage, and there's no way you can do it unless you spend 4 global cooldowns doing it. And those 4 global cooldowns means that you don't have your tank abilities up during that time. So for the first 4 global cooldowns, you're getting hit hard as hell, which is a problem. It's a problem. So did I have full rage while pulling in that island? Yes, because it's a lot of trash that doesn't hit very hard. If I was pulling a pack of 6 or 7 elites like you do in a dungeon, like we're gonna see right now in this heroic, if I run into those elites and I don't have shield block up or a bolster up, I'm just gonna hit the floor. I'm gonna eat it. The best thing for me to do right now is to avatar before I pull. So I avatar, I charge in, I shield slam, and then I stun everything, because everything's going to be nuking the hell out of me. Once everything is stunned, that's when I can try to get a bolster up before a shield block, because shield block costs too much. So there's like a really weird ritual of doing things where it's like, all I'm trying to do is not die. It's not even like I'm trying to be tanky, I'm trying to keep threat. You're just trying to not die, which feels bad. Feels bad. I don't think too many other classes on pull are like, hey, I'm just trying not to die, guys. It's beer o'clock somewhere. Nice. Yeah, you just hit beer o'clock in Central. It's very expensive, you're right. That's why we have charge, but charge does not give us 60 rage. Charge is 15 rage right now. So that's why I'm saying, if they undid some of the nerfs that they did to rage generation, I wouldn't be complaining, you know. But charge and shield slam both are 15 rage now, instead of the 20 that they are in live. Also, Devastator generates no rage. The only purpose for Devastator is every time you either auto attack with Devastator if you're talented, or you hit Devastator the ability, you have a 20% chance of resetting shield slam. So Devastator it's a filler ability that costs no rage but generates no rage. So when you talk about doing dungeons with elites and trying to be tanky right off the bat, getting things ramped up is a pain. The only way I can keep rage at like really good levels is like after a minute, like, you know, after a minute I have good stuff, but then after a minute I'm already losing all sorts of charges on my shield block. My shield block has a 16-second recharge time and only 6 seconds of uptime. It's, you know, it's not feeling good. That's all I can say. Back in the days, we had a skill that hurt us a bit but gave us rage, called something with blood. At least I was back in Classic. I don't remember that ability. The ability that I remember was different in Vanilla, BC, and Wrath of the Lich King was Berserker Rage. Used to break fears and saps, and also increase the amount of rage gained from damage taken. So you could pop Berserker Rage when you pull a group, and while Berserker Rage was active, you would generate more rage from damage taken, which was not bad. It gave Berserker Rage a second use. Berserker Rage is only really used to break saps and fears, and this gave it a use outside of that. It was a red button. I don't remember that button. Taking damage and getting rage sounds like a weird kind of life tap ability. Life tap for warriors. Okay. Let's try the first boss. Or let's try Rezan. I want that shield. I want to see what I can do. Did you guys see that pathing? What the hell was that? They're breaking the pathing, guys. They're breaking the pathing. Okay. Feels good. Let's do this. The servers are laggy today. All this raid testing broke the servers. All of the corpses that are now in the middle of the abyss from falling through the floor are breaking the servers. Okay, so we need a little bit of strategy here. Let me put some world markers down. I am going to tank the boss right here. You are going to hide right here. Okay. It was Blood Rage? We had Blood. I thought Blood Rage was Fury only. And it made you enter combat. Oh, okay. It was on a huge cooldown. Rage potions. Are we going to bring back rage potions in vanilla? Because my warrior in current live Legion has rage potions in his inventory, I think. You hit it, get rage, take some damage. Oh, okay. You could pop Blood Rage like 10 seconds before the pull and charge in. Nice. That'd be nice. That'd be really nice if it was added again. It's been baseline forever. It was removed a long time ago though. I don't remember that. I started tanking in Wrath of the Lich King, but I played a little bit of warriors before. But main tanking as a warrior during Wrath. I used to play more of a paladin. Does this actually LOS? Oh, it does! Because I know his pillars aren't actually working right now. His pillars don't LOS a damn thing. Oh, I think my healer got eaten up. Oh, he did. Healer's gonna go down. I think healer's going down. Healer went down. Okay, we gotta kill the rest of this boss without a healer. Can we do it? Can we do it? Nerfed Prot Warriors, Inc. I don't have Ignore Pain, guys. I don't have Ignore Pain. No, I'm dying. Who's he gonna chase? Weed Eater. Weed Eater, get the hell out. No. We gotta kill this boss. We gotta kill this boss, man. Don't bot me right now. Not like this. I need to proc my anger management. Okay. We got to do it again. Healer died way too quick. Okay, if you Max, by the way, if you run up the stairs, he will reset. So if you run all the way up the stairs, you can reset him. A lot of damage. We can do it. We can absolutely kill this boss on heroic. No big deal. Max is solo. There it is. He reset the boss. Cool. Yeah, we can do this. We can get me a new shield, right? So if I had like 20 rage and then an additional 10 or 15 rage by charge, shield block was cheap. It costs like 10 rage. I think live Legion it costs 20. But yeah, you know, its values have changed over the time. But I think 40 is too much. Let me place some more markers so that we know where to run along the wall. Details kind of bugs me with all their little pop-ups they have. So yeah, kite like that. Okay, so we have one reanimated raptor. Oh, how did I go down? Really? Don't think I was receiving too many heals, was I? 3k HPS. Okay, we can do this. We got this. In vanilla was also not a cooldown. Gave you 100% block chance versus a set number of attacks. Yes. Yeah, it was more or less charges. Oh, somebody left already? Really? The boss is a real weed eater. Oh, let me repair. For a plus 22, it wasn't exactly a cakewalk. What? Weird to me to see Demon Hunters and tanks solo the entire Mythic 22. Yeah. I don't... Wait, who soloed a 22? Was it Mion? I know Mion did a 15 on time, which is insane to be able to do a 15 while meeting DPS requirements. Down with BfA, keep Legion. I like some of the things in BfA so far. I think the global cooldown change can stay in the developer versions. There was a Demon Hunter on Wowhead. Wow, okay, I haven't seen that yet. Okay. Yeah, if they want those global cooldown changes, if they think they're really good and like they're positive, then maybe the developers can play with the global cooldowns, and then we get to keep the old global cooldown system. But they can keep those global cooldown systems if they want. That's fine. Let them stay on the developer build. I'm okay with that. You just have the German link. Gerhard, if you go to the info section here on YouTube, the description, there's a community Discord. You can post it on there. I'd like to see it. Yeah, you can post it in that Discord, just in the general or wherever. Max, how's your gear looking? Let's criticize Max. Some 310s here, some 300s, 310s. Okay. Oh, 285. Oh, it's a 285, but it's a heroic. We're not getting any hits. No DPS for a heroic. On it. Cool. Thank you. Thank you, Gerhard. I appreciate it. No one in the guild either. How many people are online in this guild? 21 people. Come on, someone's got to. Any other 120s? There's a few 120s. Nobody wants to come over here? The McRib? The McRib doesn't want to come over here? Is the McRib back, guys? The healer left now. That's fine. Max, you want to heal? You are wearing that? I'm wearing what? A McRib? I want to wear a McRib. I want to wear a McRib. Just put it on my head. Alright, Max is going to heal. We need some deeps. So this boss is not too bad. I mean, we got him down to like, what, 10%? Just by And 10% was our healer died when the boss was like at 80%. So we can do this. What am I going to get out of this? I'm going to get a helmet, a shield, or a haste mastery cloak, or the trinket. Ooh, that's a good trinket. Haste and strength. Either one of these things, guys. That's it. That's it. Same transmog as the other types of drops from here. We just need some deeps. Anyone watching? Anyone watching level 120? Want to do some deeps? And you have to send a good-looking woman over to sing Warriors Come Out and Play? What? Oh, for the to the developers? Stop it. I wonder if any of the developers play a Prot Warrior. Or if nobody plays Prot Warriors anymore. I feel like everybody who was a Prot Warrior just was like, yeah, no, not in Legion. No, thank you. I don't want to. Get away from me. LinkedIn in general? Cool, thank you, Gerhard. I'll take a look after the stream. Checking back in. How was testing? Any revelations? Does Prot still suck? It feels better with the haste. So when I was doing raid testing, I threw on haste gear and got scaled up. So my haste was 17%. Feels better, but I think hitting haste, mastery, crit, like any of your secondary stats, it's going to be harder now. And the reason for that is Azerite gear doesn't have secondary stats. Azerite gear only has main stats, and they are the three of the 4 most heavily weighted items. I believe pants are also very heavily stat weights. So 3 out of 4 pieces have no secondary stats. I had haste on everything. Like, I was being scaled up with a good amount of haste. I think only one of my trinkets didn't have haste, and I only hit 17%. So global cooldown changes and secondary stat nerfs. I don't want to say they're secondary stat nerfs yet because we don't know what else they're going to do, but if they don't add secondary stats to Azerite gear, it's going to be really difficult for anyone to hit any thresholds in secondary stats. Hit 40% crit, hit 30% crit, hit this much mastery, hit this much haste. It's going to be really difficult for anyone. But as far as Prot Warriors go in the raid testing, I mean, we feel okay. You just have to get the ball rolling. It feels a little slow because Bolster's still on that global cooldown, and maintaining uptime on Shield Block and Bolster is impossible. Once your 2 charges of Shield Block run out, you're just going to be on a 1-charge system, just trying to slowly get another charge. The cooldowns, they feel okay. Anger management feels a little bit slower than it does in live, because every time we want to eat rage, in live right now, we get to eat rage with Ignore Pain off the global. Right here, every time we want to eat rage, it's on the global, either by Bolster or by Revenge. Shield Block eats rage, but that has charges in it. They run out pretty quick. So it doesn't feel terrible. I just feel like there's a few things they could do. There's like very tiny changes. They don't need to like give us a bubble and be like, cool, you know, you have bubble and lay on hands now. They need to increase the rage generation, decrease the rage cost of some of these things, and then I think we'll be good. Isn't Lore a Prot Warrior? I don't think Lore plays a Prot Warrior anymore. I think... No, that was a Ciderhelm. Ciderhelm was the Prot Warrior in that guild, and I don't remember what Lore was, but I don't think Lore was a Prot Warrior. I know Ciderhelm was, and then I think his wife was a Holy Priest. I don't remember what Lore was. He was in the same guild. I don't think they tanked with 2 Prot Warriors back in those days. You needed diversity. It's a movie from the 80s. Oh, man. Nobody's queuing up. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to do this, guys. Warriors Come Out and Play. I need to Google it. Alright. Lore is a shaman, you think? Lore and Ian are both shamans? They're both in on it together? I knew it. How much HP do I have with raid or group buffs compared to other tanks? So the other tank I was tanking with was another warrior. I think I had a little bit more HP than him, maybe because of like trinkets or something. No, my trinkets don't even give that. I had 100k. I had 100k HP. So since the other tank I had was also warrior, I don't know what other tanks are at. Towley's not playing a warrior, right? I think Towley's playing something else. So if I check out other people's streams, I might be able to see. As far as I know, Druids have 30% more. I think 28% more effective HP. So I think Druids are sitting at probably like 130, high 120. And everybody else should be in between. Warriors, I think right now are the bottom of the pool. I think Druids are at the top, and everybody else is in between 100 to 130,000. Ret Pally, dude, Lestat, we need some deeps, man. Towley is a paladin. Okay, so Towley is playing a main paladin right now. So I have like 72k now without buffs. Yeah, all I have is Diva Aura, which doesn't even give armor anymore. It just reduces damage taken. 3-man it, not the boss. We can't do that. Watching a short video clip now. Towley mains Prot Pally. Okay, we can try to 3-man it, but it's gonna be really taxing on mana. I don't know if we want to try a 3-man. I feel like it's just gonna be. Oh, Lore is a Ret Pally. Okay. Lore is a Ret Paladin. Yeah, I don't think anyone I don't think anyone's playing a Prot Warrior anymore. I think everybody was just like, yeah, fuck this class. I don't need this. I don't need this headache. I'm not gonna lie, last night I had tanked too many times, and it just feels so wonky that I actually just went arms. So the reason I was doing DPS yesterday, because I was like, even I'm tired of this Prot Warrior tanking. These like weird global cooldowns and rage generation I have to worry about. It was, oh man, it was not good. Yeah, if we don't get another DPSer, we can try a 3-man, but who do we have? We have Weed Eater. He's doing a decent amount of damage. It's gonna be really heavy on Max to try to keep us alive. Let me see. Towley 2 weeks in a raid scenario had 110k, so 10k more than a warrior. Yeah, 10% more. Not too bad. Alright. Let's try a 3-man. We might get overrun with ads. That's my fear. My fear is more the ads and having the DPS to nuke it down. Let's see how it goes. Kiting is going to have to be on point. If we kite on the ground, they're going to step on this, then it'll spawn more ads. So we need to kite on the water. Let's see. I'm the #1 Prot Warrior supporter in the world. Yes, I try to be, man. I try to be the guy who's never negative. It's hard to be not negative right now. I thought we got an ad spawn. There it is. Oh, how did I get feared? What the hell? What? I was... Feels bad, man. How did that fear go off? This stuff... These dungeons are broken, Blizzard. I can't use the pillars you intended me to use. I have to use stairwells, and they don't work sometimes. Alright. I don't think this is going to happen, guys. I want to thank you all for stopping by and coming by, watching all of this BfA beta footage and watching the raid testing. The raid testing went good. That first boss went really, really well. The second boss, we only got like 20 minutes on him because half the time we were falling off of elevators and stuff. So thank you guys for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to get geared up for the next live stream so we can do more heroics and mythics. Right now, I'm still lacking gear. The daily world quests are really helping out. I'm going to try to keep doing these like heroic groups and trying to run in here. Maybe me and Max can start a group of people that's actually getting geared up. So I will see you guys on Wednesday. I really do appreciate you guys stopping by. Shout out to all the patron supporters, all the donators, all the channel sponsors. You guys will be getting your patron exclusive video relatively soon. Next week. I'm working on it right now. I'm also working on like a sum up of all of this Prot Warrior stuff. So stay tuned to hear like my concise, non-rambly version of all of this stuff. Yeah, I hope you guys have a very great weekend. You're going through dancing withdrawals? I'm sorry, Brian. I'm sorry. That was rough. Yeah, rip Prot Warriors. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. Thanks for the spam, Demon Hunter and Invasive. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys next week. If you guys are not part of the community Discord and you guys would like to join the community, go ahead and look in the description of this YouTube video and you guys can join that community Discord. If you guys are hitting level 120 in the BfA beta as well and you want to start grinding out dungeons, we need people. We need people to grind out gear with. So if you guys are hitting that max level and want to grind out heroics and mythics, grind it out. Let me know in the community Discord and maybe we can get some runs going. Alright guys, I will see you all on Wednesday for some more BfA stuff and hopefully some rip keys. If there's like raid testing, that's the only thing that throws the schedule off, but if not, we'll get some rip keys going. See you guys on Wednesday. Let's get a little bit of dancing here. It's so hard to get the dancing going. Would like to see me do an island expedition. The raid had a lot of discussion about warriors. I did do one island expedition, but yes, we can do a lot more for sure. We can do heroic and mythic ones next week. I'm down for some islands. Gerhard, I appreciate you stopping by, man. I appreciate the banter. I appreciate the communication you had in the chat. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. If you have more suggestions, Gerhard, you can drop by the Discord as well. Suggest things. Always open to those. Alright, see you guys next week.